Alright, everybody, welcome back to an episode of Hollow Nest Without Time. Let's start around the table. It'll go in a different order this time.
Hi, I'm Ace and I'm playing Caleb.
I'm Riley and I'll be playing Bert.
I'm Oscar and I'm playing Rikiki.
I'm Gabriel and I'll be playing Drombear.
I'm Ashton and I'm the Adventure DM.
I'm Peyton and I'm the Story DM.
And last we left off, a lot was happening. A lot was
I
happening.
was being
That's usually the
supportive
answer.
best friend.
Oh yeah, weren't you guys still in
ended-
the hole?
We ended a combat.
No.
We literally, it was like, it just ended.
Yeah.
Fire?
I rope tricked up.
Oh yeah.
yeah, you
You
did.
murdered everyone.
Everyone's dead.
And oh yeah, you were staring at your knife.
The dirt knife.
You had murked someone and then got your knife stuck in the wall.
Yeah.
I
Ceiling,
helped them
actually.
fight a tiny bit, and once I saw that I was of no help
You
anymore, I
you
watched.
sat down and ate berries.
I healed you and then you sat down and was like,
Okay, that's where we
and
left
then,
off.
and then we left off with me throwing bug and absolutely
Oh,
vaporizing
yeah,
that
the
last
bug.
corpse.
Oh yeah,
You
where it
weren't-
just like
you didn't
latched onto it.
vaporize it. You tortured it.
Yeah, it's very dead.
No, the thing is he melted its corpse after he killed it, so that it was entirely gone.
Because I gave my bug an order to attack it.
No,
It
you
died
said
from the-
specifically fuck him up.
Yeah, and when the bug hit, when my crystal spider hit the bug, it died. But then my crystal spider just acid annihilated it. Peanut butter.
It was a forensic countermeasure.
Yeah.
No,
Literally
but
destroy.
no
He has.
corpse.
My guy has an automatic corpse disposal implementation.
He has a garbage disposal in
You
him.
just
Eats the corpse.
Okay.
And then I sat down, or like went down and was like walking it like a dog. Like, come here, boo.
Oh yes, I
And
do
then so
remember
now I
that.
have him in my hands.
Okay, so this time we're gonna start with Rikeki because Rikeki, man, you are really interested in your dirt knife.
I was trying to be helpful.
Were you?
Dirt knife.
There's a hole in this.
I created a problem. I came with a solution to fix said problem that I had created.
It's been shot.
And yeah, it didn't work. So I
And
just
it-
created a problem.
So I created a problem, tried to create a solution, didn't work, so I just made the problem.
So I only made things worse.
Moral of the story, I'm great.
Also, Drombear is not going to punch you because he doesn't know you cast darkness. So
And you
Neither
know,
do I. I think
because
Bert
you
thinks
fucked
Drombeer
me.
Oh no,
cast
he
it.
does. Guess who told him?
oh, that's right, Rashid. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
Rashid.
was so
Okay,
Bert-
so I am gonna
Yeah.
beat you.
Oh, right.
Rikiki is
So
gonna
I'm
get
the
the
only
shit
one-
beat out of her.
I think Drombeer casted it because I asked Caleb, hey,
I'm
What-
gonna get
what's
spared the
causing all
dying
this?
again.
Yeah, what's
and
causing
then
all this?
Caleb said Drombeer.
No, you didn't say
What?
it like that. You
He
said
meant
what's.
it like that.
I didn't. Caleb
like,
didn't
what's
interpret it
happening?
like
The
that.
dying
He
Yeah.
said what's happening. I'm like,
Drombear.
it's just like
God.
currently focused on Drombear. It's like Drombear. Drombear.
Well, either way, that's the message
Unexplained
received.
question.
I'm gonna get spared the dying again.
So,
On you.
I don't think he wants to do that. It's gonna be worse.
so Rikiki, we're gonna start off with what you want to do since you had the least done last session.
Yes. I'm trying to get the rock off of my knife.
Are you? Okay,
Right.
that's a good idea. How do you plan on doing this?
All right, so I'm gonna kind of like find like a nice boulder off to the side of the room,
Mm-hmm.
kind
More
of
rock.
like a table-ish kind of thing, right?
A
And
platter
I'm gonna
boulder.
start hitting the shit out of it to try and get the rock off my knife.
Okay.
I
Are you
will-
going to be gentle about this at all, or do you want to get that rock off of there?
Get the rock off of it.
Okay, then make a strength check.
I'll do Flash of Genius.
Make a
See.
strength check and then make a con save.
I don't like that
Con
con
save.
Okay, so whatever your other modifiers are, you also add a plus three.
Don't make it with modifiers though. Just tell me the number.
Oh wait, so can I not add my Flash? of
Not to the
Genius?
con.
Oh, not to con,
But you
to
can do it with the strength.
Yeah. Can't
Or so really it's just a strength roll, a strength check, and then just a regular roll and tell me the number of it. Because then I have to add my own numbers to it.
Okay, strength is a 2.
Good,
What?
good.
Plus
Okay, and then
three?
tell me the next one.
Five?
Oh, 5 then. It's plus 3.
Plus 3. Okay, nice. 5.
I thought you got negative numbers for a second. I was like, oh.
Okay, and then yeah, just tell me that next number.
Constitution.
As it. No. Just roll it. Just flat roll it.
17.
Okay, you don't break your knife.
That's good.
So what happens
Thank
is
God.
you like.
Ooh.
I think it just like hits you in the last second of wait a second, I'm slamming my knife against a rock, and so you just kind of barely hit it, and so nothing happens at all.
But I didn't break my knife.
You did not break your knife by
But
smashing
I
it into
also
it.
didn't
Take the
hit it.
rock off
I'm
of it.
gonna walk over to Rikiki. I'm gonna try to take the knife out of your hand. Let me do it.
That's a. Are you gonna let him take the knife out of your hand? Is this
Or
voluntary?
is this voluntary, or am I gonna have to fight?
Or yeah, are you gonna have
Or
to
are you gonna
check
have
with
Drombear
this?
try to get it for force?
Ooh.
Because if not, you're gonna have to make an opposed
Okay,
check.
I think Rikiki doesn't know that Drombear knows, so he's gonna be like, okay, you can fix my shit.
Switch my
I
shit.
so misgendered my own character. Holy fuck.
Okay, thanks for giving me this because I can do things to it now. Let's see.
Thanks for
what's-
giving me your possessions.
what
You'll
is-
never see them again.
I have very few possessions. You
Yeah.
have no idea.
Bruh, like
Oh,
I
I
swear
already
if you
took
would
one
have
of them.
Yeah,
Drombear's
you took my
becoming
bow.
more
I
and
have
more-
an axe now.
Drombear is becoming more and more
I have
Fae-like. Just like next time, you're gonna just like tell them your name and it's just gone.
Your kidney, by the way, you don't have it.
Don't ever accept food from Drombear.
Because
Unless it's
You'll
dirt.
never leave.
Unless it's dirt.
Unless it's dirt.
Not from Drombear. From Bert. Bert dirt is good.
Personally, I would like to point out
Dirt,
beer.
dirt is
that if I
FDA
met a real
certified.
Fae and they offered me food,
FD
I
games.
am taking it on the spot.
I'm not.
No.
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 Okay, so I am going to.
I'm not-
I meant like
Yes.
a real Fae.
I'm gonna attempt to
One
find
cookie, I'm gonna be
like a piece where this
You're
rock
giving
is
me a
kind of like
cookie.
loose, so I
I'm
can try
not-
to shimmy the knife out.
Oh,
Is it a
I'm
rock?
not-
It's a piece of rock.
yeah, my
Okay.
It's a chunk of the wall. It's a hell.
Okay.
He
uh,
literally
you're
like he
also
got his
right.
knife just like jammed into like the like a crack in the wall crevice,
Okay.
and then had enough strength to pull that piece of the wall out with it.
Okay.
No. It's a nom nom.
It's a munch.
It says nah.
A non.
I'm not.
Okay.
Dude,
Non.
I've eaten so much naan in my life from
That's
having
cannibalism.
Jewish
You want a
grandparents. Not
That's
cracker, like
cannibalism.
naan.
Polly want a cracker?
Good. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find a find a way to
Okay.
kind of slowly shimmy it out.
That's gonna be
Cannibalism.
that's gonna be a sleight of hand check.
You cracker.
Because you're trying to finesse this bitch.
Yeah.
Are you you gonna use any tools or just the knife and the rock itself?
I'll use my.
If you want to use tools, make a tool check.
Okay, I'll do tools then.
Okay.
'cause that shit's-
Because it's higher than your sleight of hand.
Yeah, so I'll
Mhm.
try
But
to.
they kind of
Okay.
I will do artisans.
Artisan's tools. What does artisan's tools include? That's like the hammer, chisel, and that kind of thing. Yeah, that
So I'll
makes
try to
sense.
kinda-
Yeah, that
yeah.
that makes total sense actually.
So for that, what is my?
You just actually hammer the knife farther into the rock so it splits.
Yeah. Like very.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So do you can use my dice tray. if you'd like.
Not one, baby.
Would you like to re-roll it in the dice
Yeah, that'd
tray?
be great. Love that.
I mean, this is the dice tray that's giving me all of my rolls, so I'm
Okay, so a 13 plus.
not proficiency, right?
Which my proficiency, which I get double proficiency, so
I hate you.
that's.
I mean, I'm rooting for you. You're my character.
That's a 8, so 16 or 13 plus 8, which
That's
Okay,
yeah,
you're fine.
21.
So I think it's again, it's literally like that Squidward moment where you just and it just like the knife just literally it makes like that anime like shing
Okay.
and sound and like stabs into the ground because you hit it so hard out of the rock it splits the rock perfectly in half and you find that it is a geode.
You did a Tanjiro.
Let's go.
So you literally like the reason hit was stuck in that rock is because you hit through a quartz geode, but not like a quartz geode. It's a
Crystal.
crystal geode.
Okay, cool. I'm
Can
gonna,
I have it?
I'm gonna harvest the. It's mine.
you just.
It's your
I mean,
payment.
you can try and get it. Like,
No.
I mean,
I wanted to do something
It's
fun,
your-
cool.
it's your
Okay,
payment
you know what?
for his
Fair enough.
services.
I will give you the rock.
I think
I will
you.
hand you the rock, and then I'm gonna tell you, I'm keeping the knife for an hour.
Wait, it's split in half.
The fuck.
This
Anyway,
I,
I'm gonna
the
do
rock
something
pieces.
cool and potentially dangerous.
good.
It's
don't
split in
ever
half.
cast
You could-
darkness
you could-
again on me.
Yeah.
I will kill
Bert,
you.
are you? Is this like
You
in
have my
character?
knife.
Yes, I
Are you like
I
in
only
character?
have
Like, wait,
one
it's
axe left.
Wait a
Wait,
minute, it's
I
two
don't-
pieces.
Wait, it's two. Bert interjects. It's two. It's
What?
two pieces.
Of what?
You
Yeah,
can each
Bert,
keep a
it's-
piece of the geo.
No, I don't want it.
You don't want it, but
I'm
you wouldn't
keep-
give it to me?
He's keeping the knife.
I'm
and
keeping the
Oh.
knife for an hour. You'll get it
I
back
thought you
after
wanted
that.
to keep the rock.
Kind of, but at the same time, I have many more crystals. You can have the geode. Yeah,
Oh, well,
I'm
I
going.
need, like, actual crystals then. I don't know if I can use a geo.
Okay, so
It's made. It's got pink crystals in it, like the rest of
Eat
the
it.
cave.
I was not
But
gonna
you
eat
would.
it.
In
In fact, I was actually gonna make a knife
Actually-
with it.
Rock
Hey,
candy.
hold on. Before you go any farther, Oscar, before you want to do anything with it, would you like to make an investigation check on this quartz geode?
Oh, yes, that might be a smart idea.
Spirit quartz geode? I don't know. I'm just going to say quartz because I'm used to saying quartz geode because I play a lot of... No.
Yeah.
An
No.
actual geode in my house. It's right next to my Jesus statue.
Hot.
Me too, buddy. I'll be a 22.
22 investigation?
Yes, I have a +9 to investigation.
All
Oh my
right.
god,
Let's
Jesus
go.
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're better at investigation than I am.
Whoa.
You guys have been misusing Rafiki.
I will remind you-
+6.
I was
Mine's a +6.
a hitman, hit woman.
I was a hit.
I hit.
You gotta investigate.
Punch.
I
Kick.
I am very investigative.
Pops off like a Lego character. Okay. So you find that the crystals in this geode are way more compact and like finer than any of the crystals you see around here, and you see that they're a lot more like uniform. You see like there's like a pattern within them, but that you even with such a high investigation check you wouldn't really understand. You just know that these crystals are very different than any you've seen before, including that like the size, the shape, the uniformity, and how this was like encased in this thing. That it like you feel it, and it's like almost when you hold the thing in your hand, it's like a heartbeat of like power. That's what you know from a very high investigation check. And
You just turned to me like
That word that you just said, power. Oh man,
So,
I'm going to abuse this.
Quick question.
Also-
your knife. You have information on the knife, yeah?
is there anything else you want to like know about it? Again, you got a really high investigation check.
What do I want to know about?
Yeah, what? Yeah, don't ask me what you want to know about it.
I want to know, is it like of quality? Because I've never been like this crystal, but in otherworldly, I do know like other.
Yeah,
stones,
other
you know?
crystal things. Yes.
Is
of
this
course.
like what other stones could I compare this to that I might have seen?
You would probably know like most geodes, like an amethyst or like quartz. It's kind of similar, but again, this is like you can. I'm not too familiar with like magical crystals, but if you would come across any of those in your things, you would see it's very much like a crystal geode in that sense, where it's like this was encompassing like a large concentration of the energy that these crystals like contain, and so when Drombeer cracked it open, like that is power that hasn't been released for like aeons, because it's been like
Very
forming.
cool.
Geodes take a long time to form,
Yeah.
even ones this powerful.
So, is your knife
Coming up with this on the spot.
is it a simple or martial weapon? It's not a martial weapon. Is it a simple weapon?
It's a simple melee weapon.
Wonderful.
Don't give it legs.
Do not give my knife legs, please.
Don't.
No,
I don't want a knife spider.
Strap
Does
it.
does it have
Strap
the-
it onto Tic Tac.
Shut up.
Does it
Everyone
have,
shut
does it have
Don't
the
give him any
thrown
praise.
property? Can it be
Yes.
thrown?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
No. Stop.
Okay.
Anyway, in other bad news, can
Uh-uh.
I borrow like a pickaxe?
Bad news.
I have like.
Oh, because this could like kill everyone if I don't do it right.
No.
Yeah, if
You
you,
know what?
say that,
Yeah.
I doubt Drummer's gonna let you do it.
I'm gonna pull out 4 of my pickaxes and I'm gonna hand one to Kiki.
Wait.
Put the 3 away.
All right.
And I'm gonna spend the next hour casting Artificer Infusion on
Oh, dear.
Kiki's
Oh,
knife.
that's why you.
And I'm gonna cast. I'm going to infuse it with Returning Weapon.
Oh
Oh, that sounds fucking sick as hell.
It is
You
actually
know-
really dope.
Oh.
Can you do that to mine?
I have plans.
Wait,
Oh.
hold on. When casting returning weapon, do you have to specify where it returns to?
No.
Does it just return to
It returns to the wielder's hand.
Is
to
it-
whoever threw it,
To whoever it is.
or to
That's
whoever
usually the
cast the
wielder.
spell?
It is to whoever I believe the weapon, because now the weapon is magical. You have to actually
Attune it to yourself. Yeah.
whoever it's attuned to.
Okay, that makes sense. Just wanted to
I'm
check
not
because
sure.
I don't want you to like give
Snatches
Rikeki
it.
like a returning weapon.
Yeah,
that when he throws it, it just comes to you. Just like freaking Captain America. You're just
so
like, oh, that's mine
This
now.
this magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
returns to the wielder's hand immediately after it is used to make a ranged attack. So as soon as the attack hits, the weapon is back in the hand.
Oh, like it like just teleports.
Yes.
It doesn't like have to like fly with travel time.
It doesn't specify. It just says it returns.
It can be whatever is cooler.
Yeah.
Fuck, that
I
is
think
so
like
cool.
I think like Thor's hammer return is cooler. Than,
Yeah, I
No,
could say
No!
we could
You
say
should probably do that with their axe.
yeah, just but
Doing it
we're
with
specifying
the
this
dagger.
first.
The dagger.
Well,
Okay.
it has to be-
So the dagger when you we're
Throwing
gonna
knives
say
has
that
a
when
lot
it
more finesse and is a lot cooler than a throwing axe.
Okay.
See, if the
Speaking
best-
of, I've actually thrown both axes and knives.
Yeah.
Knives
At
are
lots
a
of
lot
throwing
fun.
things.
Yeah.
Axes are really fun too, but knives.
So let's-
I just
mean,
want to
like,
see an. I
you
just want
have
to
a
see an axe
certain,
go
like-
flying backwards.
Alright.
villainous power when you throw a knife.
Okay.
Enough talking about Oscar being an in real life villain.
So the knife
I'm
I'm gonna
currently
say that
shopping
once
for
it
dark
hits a
cloaks
target,
and
it
skulls.
appears like a foot in front of the wielder and then flies into the
Flies.
hand. So that way you get both.
Cool. Okay.
Oscar is the human version of Megamind.
No,
Okay.
What the
Megamind.
So yeah, after that,
Megamind is a lot
So-
more.
it doesn't
No,
also.
No, I have a cooler
gregarious.
staff.
Question.
I don't
you
think
said it's
Megamind
an
has a
infusion,
staff.
right?
It's an
I have
infusion.
staff.
So you can only have 3 of those.
I can have 4 now.
Ooh.
But I can technically only make 3 weapon infusions because my spider counts as an infusion.
Hey, you're our Minecraft enchantment table.
Yes. Except I can totally fuck you over and give you like Bane of Arthropods
It-
on your helmet.
I can
need-
give you Bane
need
of
those
Arthropods on
infusions,
your
so-
face.
Yeah.
Thorns-
Another fun thing
Thorns-
is the fact that infusions don't technically take time, but I feel like it should
Wouldn't
because
it
I
be
am
a bad
essentially
idea
enchanting
for
a weapon.
Dromvir to give people Bane of Arthropods since he's an arthropod?
Yes. I'm also.
I gave you a racism weapon.
It's racist now.
Betrayer.
I'm gonna-
You're
I'm
Oscar.
gonna-
Your
I'm gonna-
weapon's
I'm
racist.
gonna-
Dromvir the betrayer.
Specifically
Killing
to
his
me.
own race.
Traitor spider.
I'm gonna yell out to Caleb. Do you have a ring? Do you?
Do you have the ring,
Do you
Caleb?
have a ring, Caleb?
Yes.
Does your character have a ring?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Would you rather have me enchant that or your bow?
Or your bones?
You mean my bow?
Bones.
It's Caleb's now. You gave it to them.
It is now a blunt weapon, so I don't think you could ever use it like a bow again.
Technically, I did use it as a bow again. It is a.
It's
You didn't use it as. Basically, every time you use that with your spell, the spell was going to work anyways. The bow is not doing anything except letting you point it. It does. The string broke like
It's
after the
just-
3rd time you hit a crystal monster with it. Don't worry, it's not a bow anymore. It's a stick.
Let me see the bow and the ring.
Okay.
So
Just gives
hand-
it.
Okay. What kind
Puts
of
the
ring is
stick
it?
through the ring.
It's just a basic ring.
Band.
Yeah, a
Okay.
basic band made
And
out
you
of steel.
cast spells. You can. Are you a sorcerer? Or
I am a druid.
druid. That's right.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Wait.
Wait a
I want to
minute.
get back to my bad idea.
Okay, cool. So you give me the bow as well, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you said that the bowstring's broken.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna spend time repairing it with my own silk thing.
Oh, so it's gonna be
What
reinforced.
okay, Peyton, I would like to ask: would spider silk work as a bowstring? Would it? Because I'm either thinking in my mind it would work
You
awful
would-
or extremely
Okay,
well.
here's the thing. You would need to cord it.
Yeah.
You would
Of
need to
course.
spend the time to cord it
Yeah.
into something very thick
Okay.
and something that is going to be taut.
Okay, cool. So I'll draw
Yeah.
you know that and do that.
Yeah, it would be a little bit thicker than your arm.
You have very thin arms.
Oh, because
Oh, okay.
Spider.
You're a bug.
Spider, yeah,
Yeah.
thin. Okay, I was like,
I'm getting all this information from
no. That's like
Eyes of the Dragon by Stephen King, where like one of the things was like this guy unweaves napkins and reweaves them into cords and makes a rope that he goes down like 100-story tower in.
yeah.
That like breaks because it's like just barely not strong enough to hold his weight for that amount of time.
Crazy.
Okay.
All right,
This is
so you can do that.
easy, but also
Okay.
hard to make.
So I would say that as I'm doing this, I'm like, we might as well set up camp while I'm, because this is gonna take time, getting all this shit repaired.
I mean, it's the same cave that you were camping in
So it's just
already.
already set up, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd also yell out to the party, anything you want repaired, give to me, and I'll start repairing shit.
I will
Yeah.
say with
Ignore the
with
dog.
I'm gonna say that if you are sitting, you can use all 8 of your hands to repair something, and 2 of those per item.
Okay.
So
Do
you
we
get.
want the dog in here or do we want her outside?
I couldn't care.
We
If
could
the dog
get
is
her
not
in
loud,
here,
then
but
I'm
she
fine.
might be big.
Yeah, I don't think the dog's gonna bark.
Yeah, I don't think
She's not
Frankie's.
gonna go.
Yeah.
She's not gonna bark
Not-
if she
not like my
can't
dogs.
see you.
Yeah, your dogs are way worse.
Oh yeah.
She only barks when people come up front, and even then it's kind of funny because she's like jumping really high, falling backwards, and then like getting back up and doing it again.
Yeah. Another thing that I will be doing is I will not be enchanting the.
Mm.
The ring. You don't ever use spells though. You like.
Use the 1 arrow spell a
Yeah,
lot.
I guess that's fair. What level is that? Is it a? I have that spell. Why am I asking? It's a first level. No,
Poison arrow, right?
Second.
it's a second level spell. Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So what I'm gonna actually do. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm going to use the ring, and I'm going to spend time, and I'm going to cast spell refuel. Essentially,
okay.
once per day. So at the you can basically use the ring as an action and refuel one of your spells. The spell has to be 3rd level or lower. And basically, this is once per day. So every dawn, the spell refills. So your ring refills.
It's like a battery.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get to use that as a spell slot instead.
And it charges with the rise of the shadow.
And yes, now this ring, however, will require you to spend an hour to attune it, though. So
Okay.
you have to spend time on that.
Everyone's gonna be. Bert, do you have something that needs
So I'm
about
gonna be doing
an
this
hour?
I'm gonna be doing this to his knife, giving it.
Oh, you're
a
gonna-
returning
I'm
one.
gonna be doing it to him.
Actually, I can either give you returning
going to
weapon
attune
or
you to me.
enhanced weapon. Enhanced weapon. Enhanced weapon. This magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to your attack and damage rolls made with it. This bonus increases to 2 when you reach 10. When you reach the 10th level.
When you reach 10
So it's-
I
years
think it-
old.
Enhance weapon
I
on
can-
my rapier.
I can also do enhanced defense if you want me to increase your armor.
No.
I'm good. I got
Yeah, you
16.
sneak.
I have the highest AC.
Fair enough.
A sneaky bitch.
But you could go higher.
But you could go
You
high.
could get high.
I think finding better armor. Was
You have this
Okay.
crystal powder.
I could also give you radiant weapon.
Oh
I'm
no!
not. I'm not wielding the radiant.
This magic weapon grants a
That
+1 bonus to
slowly
attack
kill
and
me.
damage rolls made
If
with
I
it.
borrowed
While
it from
holding
your, I could probably make it even more powerful.
We need to hear
Um,
radiant.
While holding it, the wielder can take a bonus action to cause it to shed a bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. The wielder can extinguish the light as a bonus action. The weapon has 4 charges. As a reaction, immediately after being hit with an attack, the wielder can expend 1 charge and cause the attacker to be blinded until the end of the attacker's next turn, unless the attacker succeeds in a Constitution saving throw against the spell save. DC.
Consultation
Yes. The weapon regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn. You can essentially blind everyone and
Let me
infect
set the
everyone.
mood. Summons the rapier.
No.
Bang everyone.
Here's the thing: if he lets me borrow it, I could
That is
make
the
it
coolest
2
fucking
times
rapier.
more.
Wait.
Wait,
like-
you don't know that for sure.
Bert, if you wanted to do radiant weapon,
I'd have to make
I
like
would-
a save.
yeah, no, I would simply recommend.
It's
Won't
my
say any
version
more.
of light.
A throwing dagger instead of your rapier.
Yeah.
Because then it would be like an actual fucking flashbang.
but a
it
sticky
doesn't even have to
flash
hit. You
thing.
could just be like, "Wah!"
You stabs them and then the attack was.
And it keeps attacking. Okay, so yeah, you have to choose
Okay.
between your rapier having one of those 3 things, or any of your other weapons.
enhance your rapier.
What was? Yeah, I was gonna have
Yeah, I could do
enhanced
that.
weapon rapier, but what was the option before radiant weapon?
Returning weapon.
Well, no.
Defense.
Wasn't there a
Oh,
the
enhanced,
right, the
and then
defense.
defense, yeah.
No.
I could just beef the shit out of your armor and make you impossible to hit.
That makes it funnier.
That would be funnier.
I feel like okay. I don't want to get that because
Gives you, like, a
my
30
armor
AC.
isn't good,
Yeah.
right?
And if I was at 14th
Please?
level, I could give you propulsion
so I'd
armor.
rather.
No.
I'm
Why
sorry,
just
fucking
don't
what?
propulsion armor?
I give you propulsion armor.
wait.
Basically, okay, the wearer gains these benefits. The wearer's walking speed increases by 5 feet. The armor includes gauntlets, each of which is a magic melee weapon that can be wielded only when the hand is holding nothing.
I'm
The
making it
wearer is
cinnamon.
proficient with the gauntlets, and each one deals 1d8 force damage on a hit, and has the thrown property. With a normal range
What
of
is
20
this?
feet and long range 60 feet.
Cinnamon?
When thrown, the gauntlet detaches and flies at the attack's target,
Cinnamon?
then immediately returns to the wearer and reattaches.
You become fucking Iron Man.
There's more!
No.
The armor can't be removed against the wearer's
It tastes
will.
like cherry.
And if
Oh,
the
there's
wearer
probably
is
sour
missing any limbs, the armor replaces those limbs.
Yeah,
Hands,
sour cherry.
It
arms,
also had a
feet,
tangy
legs,
taste to it.
or similar appendages. These
Sour
replacements function
Oh.
identically to the body parts they replace.
Oh yeah, that's what like
don't want to use that.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's a thing. That's exactly how. What are they called? God, I forgot the name of them. Like living constructs.
Yeah, construct.
Yeah.
But
Like
if
that's just
Bert
how they
dies, I'm making a melee character.
And then I'm gonna make propulsion armor.
That would be so. Oh my god.
And that's why
Okay,
I
but-
have to be 14th level.
You
to
literally just
make
become the
this.
rhino.
Oh my god. Because yeah, it can't be removed against the wearer's will, but you
Okay.
can remove it if you want to.
I'm probably just gonna enhance weapon.
Okay, cool. So yeah, spend the hour.
Goddamn.
So
Yeah.
since it's 3 on, you said that I can do 2 hands per.
You
So
get
that
yeah.
means-
You if you're sitting down, you get access to all 8 legs, and you have to do 2 hands per thing, so you can only do 4 things at a time
Okay, which means that I can infuse all these guys' things at once.
at the same time.
Wow.
Oh, 1 hour. Cool. So I literally,
Wow.
I'm a 3D printer of magic items.
Alright, I am curious. How are you doing this crystal dagger?
Oh yes, back to my idea that
Oh,
could kill
fuck.
people.
Oh no.
Okay,
Mhm.
so
What I'm imagining is an exploding dagger.
Okay, so also you guys all
that's
update
so cool.
update your
I was thinking it
items
would be
with
more,
that
like,
fact.
Really bad.
Okay,
Okay.
so you
What?
decided to do it to your rapier, correct?
I wanted to
Enhanced weapon right here.
Okay, so put that on your rapier that you get a +1 to all attacks, and once you reach level 10, it's a +2.
my dice.
You get the spell Refueling Ring. This allows
At dawn.
refill
Yeah.
3rd level or lower at dawn, so it's once per day essentially, once per short rest. I would say.
It's basically just an additional lower than 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah.
You have to use an action to refill it, though, to refill the ring. And once this happens, then you have to wait an entire 24 hours. Well, actually, no, it's at dawn, so you could use it before dawn and then after dawn immediately.
If you timed
So
it
it's if
very
it's
well.
like-
Gave me 3
Yes.
green
A midnight
lights and 3
battle.
red lights.
Yeah.
If you had a thing that changed the time of day, that spell
4
would be
red
pretty
flags.
sick.
That's another red
Alright.
flag.
Do I?
Yeah.
And then you get the
Change
returning
time of
weapon.
day.
Like it's fucking
Regen-
Wind Waker.
Regenerate the spell slot. Change time of day again.
Yeah, it's a
This is a
spell
great
that
part.
changes
Not
the time of day, so you just keep doing that.
An entire party filled with those rings.
I have to mention, because you don't have fingers,
It's
Yeah,
it's like
an
a
arm.
bracelet.
Yeah.
It's like something that you just slip onto your arm, and it's
Or it
just
could have been
there.
worn on a necklace.
Did you wear it on a
Oh,
necklace or
also,
on your hand?
It was
It's
on
now
my
a bracelet. It's now a bracelet.
It was on my ring finger.
It's
so,
now a
yeah.
bracelet.
Also, you guys have to spend an hour to attune to these items, or they will not work anymore.
All right, cool. Now that you're done,
So that's gonna take about a
Ew.
My bad
2
idea.
total hours.
your idea.
So, I'm going to take the pickaxe to kind of try and get a sizable chunk of this geode out, like a big crystally kind of thing. And then I want to start trying to like break away at it to make a blade shape, and then attach it to something. Do you have something that I could use for like a head?
Also, I will be saying that Dromdare, after he's done making these attunement, or after he's done making these items, he will also help Rikiki by sitting next to him
And staring
just-
at him.
I'm giving it kind of flavor, so instead of me just casting
The thing.
the thing that adds my intelligence modifier, I'm actually there kind of helping, like
Flap,
Yeah.
giving
flap of
insight.
genius.
Yeah, flash of genius. So I'm just gonna kind of sit there and help.
Okay,
While giving
no,
flash
Rick-
of genius.
Rikiki, I need to just make sure you understand the description of the geode. It is full of very similar, finer, like crystals. Similar, yes. They're small. They're very small crystals
There's a
that
lot
line,
of them lining the inside of where it was.
and they're very
That'd be stupid.
what did I say? That they were like very uniform. So
Okay.
they're all very similar size too. So it's like if you were to run your hand along it, it would kind of feel like that top of a bed of nails feel, where it's just like a lot of very similar things. Like they're almost all hexagonal in shape, just tiled around the inside of the
My
thing.
brain is coming up with a lot of interesting ideas.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
like, this
Take
one
you
might
could
be
take the
stupid.
individual
Well, I
I mean,
crystals.
like a bigger actual like
Well,
another
you
geo.
can-
Well, yeah,
You
I
could
would
take
say
the individual
you're
crystals,
helping
turn them
Ricky,
into
right?
throw.
Like,
Yes.
what I would say is after we know it's like, oh, this isn't gonna be really needed. We can't make a weapon in the field with this.
Yeah, you would need to. I'm just gonna say this now. To make a blade out of the crystals in this geode, you would need to go to a forge. You need to break
That's
all these
actually-
crystals out, crush them down, infuse them into another metal, which would take a
Break it down.
long, arduous process.
Perfect.
Good lord,
This
does
lines
that
up with
sound
what Dromber
amazing,
wanted to
though.
do, actually.
Are you gonna keep the geo?
Well, we gotta get.
I'm
this
going
in
to
the
keep the
geos now.
geo
Yeah, the geo,
because
I know
that
exactly
sounds
what I'm gonna do.
amazing.
Okay.
I'm
Like
picture
like
Yeah.
it's like a mithril plus blade kind of deal. Where
everyone. We
Yeah.
have a job. Okay, so Dromber is after he's
So
done.
I'm gonna go to the wall and I'm gonna get a good piece
Oh god.
of crystal out of the wall.
Okay, you want to
I
get
have
like
the pickaxe.
a separate.
now.
Okay, yeah. So you
Oh,
want
so
to
you
get.
can make a knife right now.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Dromber
you want to
will
look for
come.
like how big you want this blade.
Like
Like the same size as your dagger.
yeah, about the same size as my dagger, but it will probably be a little bit bigger so I can like break it down.
Yes. So I'm also gonna
Yeah,
say
so-
crystals are hexagonal in shape when they're extruded.
How many sides is that again?
No, you
It's
don't
a
get to
prism.
know if you
I
don't already
Failed geometry.
know. This isn't geometry. This is preschool math. I'm not telling you. So I will tell you this though: it's not a flat blade. So to get a flat blade that is intact, you're going to have to remove a slice of a crystal. You can't just pluck one off the wall unless you want to sharpen like a spear
piece,
pole. Yeah. Because
Oh,
so that's gonna be a different job if you're up for that. No. Mm-mm.
I just googled
so
it.
you'd have to like get a
Six.
slice out of the center, so like a flat.
So think of
slice.
that like as a just.
It's a
you know,
pylon. Yeah. So.
So and then that comes to a point. So you could still sharpen this into an object. It just wouldn't be a blade. It would be more like a spear or like a jousting pole or something.
Staff.
So you could do something with it.
Speaking
No. Shut up.
I'm just gonna be reading some stuff. Don't mind
Don't
me.
read. Reading's bad
Stop
for your health.
reading.
Stop it, Pappy.
So, do you want to still try and make a blade out of this?
Yes, I'm still gonna try.
Okay. In which direction? Do you want to keep it as it is or try and cut a shape off?
I cut a shape off.
Okay. So that's going to be a very precise endeavor. Because you have to get a piece that is thick enough to be a blade and not fall apart, but also thin enough that it can be a blade and not a staff. And also, you really don't want to, like, what's the term? Explode and die. Usually
Yeah, I think we should
usually the goal.
save this until we're back in Dirtmouth.
No, he can do it here.
Building.
He could
Dromver is saying I think we should.
Oh yeah,
That hasn't stopped Dromver, so he's not gonna try to stop her.
yeah. I was gonna say you can tell him all the things you
Yeah.
want, but it's up to
Oh, yeah,
him if he does it.
Again, with
Still
us,
don't know.
safety is second.
Cool as first.
Yeah,
But-
Dromver agrees.
Yeah.
Learning comes
Safety
first.
is second, but also we don't want to kill everyone. That's why it's second. You know, it's not number one. But you know,
Still up there.
Still up there. So we will wait to get like a
So you're gonna wait and not
Yes.
make a blade here.
yeah, probably.
Do you still collect the crystal?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say you get like a medium size blade length crystal. Just put that in your inventory.
Yeah.
Another thing is Dromver.
I'm
He has
looking
a
for
lot
things
of
that will
crystals
kill
because he's been
people.
harvesting
You have
shit.
so goddamn many.
So
crystals.
he'll harvest a couple more pieces random. He's gonna find a piece
Where did it go?
Probably around similar size
Oh.
to whatever Rikiki found.
A blade
Similar,
size.
Yeah, and I'm going to essentially find
Like
a
it's
corner-
about like human forearm size.
a little small.
Pretty sure it's like a good blade
So
size.
like enough where you can like fit your hand around it.
It's kind of like Bowie knife.
Yeah. And essentially, Drumbear is going to kind of walk over away from everyone else.
Mhm. And
And-
eat it.
He is going to cast light on the crystal. I am going to do the same thing that I did in the pit with this crystal and corrupt the shit out of it.
Yeah, so it's not full of orange Julius.
It's not full. It is full of orange
It
Julius.
takes
now.
like a few minutes, but like
Yeah.
it gets there.
Okay. So
You
it-
see, and I'm also gonna see. You see, like, in the corners of your vision, just like,
Perfect.
and then and as it's filling up,
Cool.
because this energy is coming from somewhere.
Okay. And Drumbear is just going to do that to crystals. Just start beating.
How many? These are medium-sized crystals, so I need to know how many. You can't just say like a bag of them, because like
Are you
this
making
is
flashbangs?
Corruption flashbangs.
Flashbang,
Not only does it blind
orange
you, but it
juice.
also makes you into a zombie. No.
Which is the extent of what you know these things do.
Two. Yeah.
You don't know anything
Keep
else.
those away from her.
You don't. He doesn't know that.
I want to throw it in the pit.
Well, I did kind of go off into the edge. 'Cause I was
no.
like, I don't want to. If this shit blows up, I don't want it to blow everyone to smithereens.
Mhm.
So essentially, let's do it to 10.
Okay.
10 crystals.
All right, that's like a good handful.
So I have 10, but then the 11th that is in my spider,
oh yeah, didn't you fill up the Julius and
and then I turned it into a spider.
Okay, yeah.
But that got like.
Oh yeah, it got reverse corrupted, and now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
full
The
of...
energy that you took to form the spider came from the crystal,
Yeah.
so it's
no,
not.
Well, no.
No, what happened was as he like made it, the nightmare nail was like, fuck this,
And turned it, yeah.
turned it
Oh yeah,
into
it's strawberry
nightmare
juice. I
juice.
forgot
Yeah,
about
strawberry
that now.
juice, yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
have a
what-
strawberry crystal and 10 orange crystals.
Okay, so wait, when I make these other the orange Julius
Strawberry.
crystals, does the
The
nightmare nail try to
No, the nightmare nail only did it when you like
Made it a
act-
creature.
Made it into a living
into
creature.
a creature because it was like,
living?
No,
fuck you.
it was like no.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
it's like, no, you're not having an orange flavored creature. It has to be strawberry.
Okay.
But it's very as you make more, it starts
For
to get a
brand
little bit more
recognition.
agitated.
Mhm.
Not at you, at the crystals.
At the crystals
You've
itself.
gotta get the orange soda.
You
here,
feel,
it's delicious.
yeah, you kind of feel like
I'll
when you
take
hold
the
your hands that
strawberry
it's kind of
soda.
poking.
Okay.
Kim,
Um,
what the fuck?
Okay, so now that I have these 10 orange Julius crystals, and I own a monopoly on the market.
You're gonna attach detonate.
no, I'm not gonna do that for one.
It's just like a pack of dynamite.
What?
But it looks
I
like
like
just like
that
a
idea.
it looks
Can
like
I
a
get
crate
some-
carton of just orange juice bottles, but it's just made of dynamite.
I am drunk and
Okay.
my orange juice is delicious.
it will kill you. Okay,
Special delivery.
It is
Um,
drop dead delicious.
and then what I'm gonna do.
And drop dead. You will die.
And then what I'm going to do is I am going to take all 10 of these.
Brownie points to whoever got that.
Yes.
I am
and
Bromville. My orange juice is delicious.
Okay, okay, okay.
today.
I literally have orange bombs.
with this rain.
I am Dromville. My orange juice is delicious.
First slaps the Jesus out of you and now has special orange
Sends you
juice.
beat Jesus.
You better be updating the notes list.
I am.
Okay, okay.
So
You have 10 crystals.
Literally just
What you
gonna
do?
put one.
I'm gonna put 9 of them away in my bag.
Okay, your big bag.
And I'm going to take one. You really want me to fucking eat one?
I really want to see what happens.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
Wrong
you
there
know what
does too.
happens.
Dromville
I'm
wants
real.
to know what happens
You,
when
you just do it like that freaking bear from the Lorax. You just
Okay. Okay. So, Drummer with this one crystal.
Bear from
Hey,
the
Dromville, what are you
Lorax.
doing?
That's
The
what he went
souls
over
of
the
the
corner.
damn.
I just know that it's
He like
catalyst
swallows
is
it first, but
absolutely
it-
insane.
Yeah, it's just the freaking anime soul.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
So you have the
Betty
one.
White, Zac Efron.
I'm.
Who
Taylor
doesn't sing?
Swift.
You don't sing.
No more Lorax.
I'm
Swift is in
with
that
this
movie.
one orange Julius crystal.
Ed
I'm gonna
Helms is the one.
potion.
I have not gotten over that.
It's potion.
I
Thank
know
God.
what it could make. You need to roll the potion.
Yes, I do. Wait, do we?
It's
we don't.
intelligence.
Yeah, I didn't bring the.
We didn't bring the.
Yeah,
one.
so
But I
going
can
back
roll.
to-
I can just roll like one online.
Yeah, okay, do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather do
I just didn't want to drag that giant thing over here.
Yeah.
You
But
do realize
the
that we have the
bar-
100-sided dice for D100 purposes.
It's not cool enough. Take that.
In my house.
89.
89.
Cool. You make glowing womb.
Yes! I can have a spider arm.
Wait,
Alright.
wait, what now?
The glowing womb is the one where it makes the tiny little like aspid hatchlings around
That
you,
fire
except
angel.
they are shaped like the wielder. It's fragile. It lasts 5 minutes
Fair
as
enough,
usual,
yeah.
unless you're doing this with all 10.
Okay,
Well,
can-
'cause
I'm gonna.
How big was the crystal that I used? Wasn't it
I've
like
seen like baby
forearm.
spiders?
Yeah,
and
it,
they're,
like,
ugh.
Explodes as they do, and the like orange juice stuff, plus the
Splashes.
crystal like
They all
pieces
have
that
crystal
come-
shards in them.
they all have crystal shards in them, but they like kind of reanimate in front of you. Reanimate, like combine
They
into
first animate.
the glowing womb, but instead of like the little like thing, it's just your face.
fine?
It's your face, but like the mask is shattered in half, and you see like the orange Julius crystal behind it.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
yeah. Are you
not
doing this
foreshadowing.
with all 10?
Only one.
Only one. So it's
I'm just
fresh.
trying to.
And you, all you know is that this summons things for you to fight for you.
It makes guys, my guy.
If you ever use it, I'll send you the stats for aspid hatchlings, because that's the stats that they use.
They're exclusion.
They're snacks.
But
Yo.
feed them to your spider.
but
Free
snacks.
protein.
When you
No.
kill like a pregnant spider and all its babies go all
Fly
over the
everywhere.
place,
You're like,
like,
"Nah!"
It's like the
Those things
video of Germo
so
where
gross.
he picks something up and he's like,
Yeah.
like
Um,
you eat?
okay.
It's just
so...
the thing from Monster House.
Runs. Um, I.
Too many funny videos of people eating things on the internet.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna now suggest that we
Like a
leave for
cuddle.
Dirtmouth.
you
Every-
don't
Shut
know
up.
where it is yet.
I have the Wayward Compass.
Yeah, you. Need
Yeah.
to... Okay.
I'm just saying before I do that, because it only lasts for 40 minutes.
It's been
I'm just
a
saying to everyone, hey, we should attempt to leave to Dirtmouth
sounds good to me. We've been
Why?
in this cave for a long
Alright.
time.
because we've been. Yes.
That-
I'm joking.
Okay.
All right.
So
Why?
Are we,
It's cool,
Are we in
man.
agreement on that?
leave
Sure,
the
but I
DNA for-
remember one of our ways back is blocked.
I have a way to find new
Okay.
What?
Don't.
He
don't
brings up a
question it.
pack. He brings
Oh,
up a
this
pack
could
of
bring up
cookies
new
that look like
potential
Wayward
for-
compasses.
A way to
Bad
find
idea.
new ways?
Don't worry, I
Wait.
always find a
A
way.
new way to find ways.
I'm gonna put on the
A way to
compass.
find new
You
Wait, what?
thought. Okay.
You
So
thought.
you.
I thought.
You thought.
Drombear thought.
Drop her
Here's
equal
the thought.
So you, whatever you were
What?
expecting to happen, it wasn't this. You suddenly have like in your mind a mental image of every place you've ever explored in this area. You even know the name. It's very weird. You know this place is called the Crystal Peak. You like see a
it.
map in your brain, and you
Eat the
see
map.
darkness into places you haven't gone, and you see just this white line go down into whatever's below you, and to the left.
Okay, that's the way.
That's the fastest way.
Oh lord!
There's like smaller gray lines
This
that go
is
like
the
a
way.
variety of other ways to get out.
And it gives you
And there
like
are
an
a lot more-
estimated time, and it says there's a little high traffic over here, so you probably shouldn't
Yeah,
go that direction.
In
Yeah.
half a mile, turn left onto. What's the next?
Turn
So
left
gonna-
on Death Valley.
Okay.
Turn
Siri
left
just
on
forgets
Silver
where you
You're
are.
like
I
you're like
know.
seeing a map and you blink and it's gone.
And you eat it.
blink and it's like you have to focus a little
So
bit
bring it.
to like bring
Got
it up, but you can see
Okay.
like it's a line into darkness, which is the room.
Nap
Wait,
it
did
out.
you fall? You didn't
I-
fall.
No one fell.
I jumped into the room, or the
Okay,
at least the
it goes into the room by the hole that you were next to, and then like
Goes.
left pretty directly after that.
You
It
just see the
goes
right
straight,
angle.
and then it goes down again with like a little thing that just has like a picture of like Elderbug and Tick Tick right there.
Okay.
It's just like the two people.
It looks
that you,
like stick drawings.
cry.
Wunderbar.
You have
Uh,
a mini map now.
Okay, so
This would be an
Drombear
excellent
is
opportunity
going
see if she
to.
made it. What's her name
He's-
again?
Who?
Mila.
Neela.
Mila, yeah.
Mila, yeah.
Yeah, she made it.
Oh,
It's a
oh.
shame.
She did. She's fine.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm going to walk to like the edge where the darkness
Mm-hmm.
was kind of, and be like, "Follow me, boys!" And I'm gonna jump. I'm just gonna
Not a
jump.
boy!
I mean, you know this. Jump into the next room.
Just jump into. I'm gonna aim for the hole and just go right through.
All right.
Is that
Drombear
What's
like
a-
grabs
what's a
my
Monster
like
High
cannonball
noise?
pose.
Okay. I
Yeah.
kind of low-key want to like go into the game just to double check the geography, but I forget
Caleb
where
just
I
does a
left
fancy
off.
Is darkness still cast down there, or did I uncast it?
You
It's
never
been,
uncast
an
it.
hour,
It's
so.
been an
Yeah.
hour, so it's no longer cast. I'm going into the
Thank
game
goodness.
to check the geography. and
Also,
just
we
real-
spent 2 hours because I'm assuming all of you guys attuned.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Cool.
Sweet.
I have a
Can you
strong
please
weapon.
open?
Strong arrow weapon.
That's not.
Everyone got some stuff.
So now it can do
It can hurt people
14
more.
damage.
Freaking!
With the crit 28.
I just realized that Dromvir's turned into
With a crit
Morshu.
sneak attack.
Turn into who?
Bombs, ropes. You want it? I've got it. All if you have enough rupees.
Turn into
Lab boy.
who?
Rope. Bombs. You want it?
You
It's
keep
yours,
saying
my
this
friend.
quietly.
As
keep
long as
saying
you
this
have enough.
quietly.
Morshu.
More shoot.
Morshu. You have a computer.
Why did I think you said Mushu, like the dragon? in
That's what I
Mulan?
was thinking.
Shame on you. Shame on your family. Shame on your cow.
Cow.
Blows you up.
Guys.
Yo, was
As long as you have
nightmare.
a friend.
They just
my
does the
friend.
this and they
Bombs.
die.
I have a
Bomb.
Mulan function.
Lab,
Bomb.
lab boy.
Bombs. 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 You
No,
want it?
lab
You're
boy.
dead.
Fuck
All
Cast
for
Drop
nothing.
there,
spray.
the merchant of death.
No, draw. He's like,
That's my- that
Lab
was my
boil.
favorite
And he casts
activity.
acid.
In hindsight,
Boil.
there's some things
rope
that are
trick.
like,
Oh,
Acid
excellent.
roll.
Alright. Are you? So you're going into the hole.
Yes.
You-
After the one they fought in, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
One
I'm
down.
because I remember this room specifically had like a weird geography. Like what you do is great. This is weird. You land on like a little just there's like little tables and stuff.
Yeah.
You hear just lasers.
Oh.
Not
At me.
anywhere
Yeah.
like
You just
right
hear
next to you,
echoey.
Yeah.
but near you, and you look around and you occasionally just see bright pink lasers like from this small opening, and then they'll disappear, and then they'll like reappear, then they'll disappear.
Oh, I know these fuckers.
Yeah, and then there's a like opening right next to you.
Is that where the?
That's
What
where
is that?
that's where like
I don't
you
know.
kind of recognize like
It
oh
is
it's
chocolate.
her.
Where's
Also,
the
as
name?
I'm going, I will say that my arms are picking up loose pieces of crystal and just throwing them into my bag.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Sweet.
So I'm just getting more crystals. I'm gonna need them.
He's like freaking Oregon Trail. You just have a passive collection rate.
Yes. The caravan has moved.
The caulking broke. You are now downstream.
oh, I guess if I'm going down this hole, I'd be scared because of the height, you know?
I
No,
know, well-
it's not super high.
Well,
Oh,
Dromvir's
okay,
the only.
fine then.
Well, you would know that.
Hey, don't try and be funny with me.
Okay, fine. Roll an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Intelligent.
No. It's wisdom because you have to. It's surroundings.
You underestimate how wise I could be.
But I also
I'm
know
not
you can
that
get a
wise,
nat one.
But I am.
It's
I
there.
really hope you have like a -2 or something.
That roll, it doesn't matter.
That'll be a 7.
7.
What was that roll up? I was trying to look up the do that.
To know if the hole was deep.
Oh,
Is the hole deep?
you think it is?
Oh, yeah.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
You jumped through the hole and landed down there. He is standing on the edge of the hole, so,
So-
yes.
That is
Yeah,
Rikiki
he's within 30.
Is she within 30 feet?
She's within 30 feet. She thinks she's much.
And she's getting like that thing where you're like standing on top of something very thin and high, and you think that your head is a lot higher than where your feet are, and so you just
Would I-
Yeah, that's vitiligo, you know?
Would I?
Yeah.
Did I just say the skin disease?
Yeah, you said
Vertigo?
Yeah.
Vertigo, you meant.
vitiligo. Yeah, he just.
Yeah, I got vitiligo now.
Rikiki just breaks out.
Okay, so
Fuck.
essentially what I will do.
Roll for
So
vitiligo.
would I be able to tell?
No,
that they
Literally
are
though,
mistaken?
roll for vertigo.
Vertigo. Okay. Would that be like
That would be like a con save.
concept?
Would I be able to tell that they're having at the moment where they're confused?
You'd probably be able. Would you look back?
To make sure people are following me.
It's 11
Okay.
for my con save.
11 for your con save. You're having a normal amount of vertigo for yourself, which is a
Yeah,
lot.
but now you're thorn whipped, so.
So as Rikiki is just
Out of the darkness.
a hand of the devil pulls you down into hell, and you take damage.
Like fucking fucking Spider-Man is just like, I get fucking.
Wait, which one? The one that has
Yeah, the
webs
spider's
in
like Spider-Man.
his veins, or the one that has web shooters?
Well,
You
Toby.
ever get a web block?
Toby, obviously.
What's your AC?
If someone would have told you I'm a normal kid with an average life,
Or
Bully
someone would have
Maguire.
I
lied.
rolled a 14.
God damn it.
Yeah, that hits
Bully
your AC.
Maguire.
Yeah, it's Bully Maguire. I'm Bully
Bully
Maguire.
Maguire.
Okay, so yeah.
Bully
that hits.
Maguire, but literally just a
Alright,
spider.
How much damage do I take off of this? It's gonna hurt like a bitch.
Man,
isn't it?
spider. Man, spider. There's a
That's
guy
whatever
and a
man
spider.
does.
Does his taxes.
Mostly a
He goes to
spider.
work.
No, he doesn't.
No, he
No, he
doesn't.
does not.
He's
Not
unemployed.
until
Don't
gay marriage
worry.
is legal everywhere.
Don't worry. You only take 8 damage.
Okay.
And fun fact though, you're not pulled directly to me because I cancel it. You're only pulled 10 feet into the hole.
Did we technically take a short rest?
2 hours. Yeah,
Technically,
that's
yeah.
2 short rests technically. But
Wow.
we're only resting once. So you think you count it?
I could say you guys could only rest because for the first hour
I was
they were
not.
doing stuff and you guys weren't, and then for
So-
the second hour you weren't doing stuff and you guys were. So I'm gonna say you all
One-
collectively get
have
one
rest.
short rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the healing on a short rest again?
It's
Enough.
whatever your hit modifier. Like, what's your hit dice?
What's your
You
dice?
get to
bro?
roll.
Oh,
your hit
1d8.
dice. Yeah, you get to roll your hit. And you can roll all your hit dice if you wanted to.
If you wanted to, like an
I'm. How
idiot.
many hit dice do I have?
I don't. Did you even get hit?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
I am hurt.
Everyone's
oh yeah,
been
by
hurt.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, they cast fireball centered on themselves.
No,
Yeah.
flaming sphere.
Flaming sphere. Yeah, Drummer's not that stupid.
Then I got hurt by it,
Thunder
but then he
is
I'll
healed
do
me.
it for you. Oh, you're right.
And then he then cast ball of flame. Like, then he cast round hot thing.
Okay, cool.
Then he cast sun.
Star.
I can't.
Sun.
I praise the sun.
A moth just appears and
Here
tries to kill
comes
you.
the sun.
I'm
You just got
trying.
stepped on by
What?
the radiance.
I praise the sun.
Caleb
It's
just
like
ignoring
the
that
I'm
his
a
friend dies goes,
superhero.
Mom!
Here comes
If
So,
you ever
yeah.
meet the Radiance, you might be overwhelmed by
The
just
radiance
that's
is
my
the
mom.
song.
Mother.
Mom.
Here comes the
Mother!
sun is what plays in the radiance's head when the radiance fight starts.
That's why they're so angry all the time. Because they just have that playing on repeat for thousands of years.
It's
Oh, I'd
like
go
any
crazy
Beatles
too if
song.
I
If
had
you
to
play it
listen
more
to
than
the
2
Beatles
times
all
in a
my
row,
life.
you are insane.
They're not bad, but I would kill myself if I had to
Look,
listen
the reason
to the
I
Beatles
like the
nonstop.
Beatles is because Mr. Klumberg told me how fucking insane they were.
Yeah.
The only reason
They were-
I like the Beatles as people, but if a song of theirs gets played more than twice
You are
in
not.
an hour span, I'm insane.
I don't know
I
how, but I
become
can
insane.
withstand the sound of Eleanor Rigby.
No.
I can only listen to covers of it.
So,
I
anyway.
can handle it, and I don't know how.
Have you,
But
have you seen
any
the
other
Voice Play
song
cover?
drives
seen,
me off the rail.
Have you seen Cody Fries?
Yes, but have you
Oh.
seen the Voice Play cover? Because the Voice Play cover of Eleanor Rigby
Alright,
slaps.
cool.
We're off track.
I'm glad.
This is
Anyway.
like this is a
Alright,
fifth one.
we're not talking about the Beatles anymore. Shut up.
Wait,
No.
can I'm sorry, just one more
Wait.
thing. This is Hollow Knight, alright? Everyone is bugs.
Yes.
Could
Can the Beatles
Yeah.
be Beatles?
Yes, the Beatles are Beatles.
No.
They
To be-
were
no,
banned.
No, I'm gonna say that because of Hollow
They
Knight,
died
just
before
its humor style, if the Beatles were to show up in Hollow Knight, they would be like mantises.
Hey, they're your cousins.
They're like spiders or something.
Hey, we're the
Bees.
Beatles.
They would be bees.
Hey, we're the Beatles. You guys are
Beatles.
bees.
Shut up.
I'm
They
trans.
just sting you and kill.
I'm trans species.
No, it's like an American band
Show
calling
up.
themselves
They're
the British.
furries.
The
That's
Bee Gees
literally
show
they're
up.
Americans. They're
They're
Canadian.
I love Americans. Okay. Move. Gotta reel it back in. I'm talking about a different band now.
You get pulled 10 feet.
Yeah, you're in the hole.
You're in the hole now.
Hole.
You're
Hole.
floating. You only got pulled in 10 feet, which means you are technically floating.
You're
Unless-
no, you're
unless-
falling.
Yeah.
You're falling.
Yeah.
You're floating,
You're
but
well-
down fast.
At rapid
Floating
speeds.
down.
I can just
You're
rapidly-
floating down at the speed of gravity.
More damage.
I'm a sharpshooter, but only with dying.
Death Slinger from Dead by Daylight.
Oh
Shut up!
no!
Okay.
Stop!
You take fall damage, 1d6, because it's not that far. Hell yeah.
The fuck?
Your legs gone.
You go into the ground.
You like land on your wrist.
Oh,
It's like no. Yeah, you just put your hand out to
That's
stop
if you
your
take,
fall,
like,
and you no
100
longer have an
falls.
arm.
It inverts.
oh man.
And no, it just goes up through the rest of your arm. Your, your
Your
elbow.
elbow goes the opposite.
No, I was gonna say your elbow just comes out of your shoulder.
God,
Alright,
that's
let's
horrible.
stop
Fucking
talking about the ways Rikeki loses her limbs.
Lord.
Dumb.
Mutilation.
ways to
Okay.
die.
Alright.
Shut
So
the fuck up.
who else is coming down?
I am. I'm gonna hop down.
You're gonna do it like a normal person?
Bert's gonna do a little jump.
Okay, you're good. You don't have to roll.
Caleb just
You're
floats
going
down.
downwards.
Mantis.
Caleb actually floats.
Mantis jumps 30 feet up to fall. Takes damage.
Whereas Mantis jumps into the ground.
I just float.
Okay, everyone is down with Drombeer
You're
now
just
in the
looking up and
secondary
you just
cave.
see a moth just kind of like,
Alright.
Just T-posing down into the hole.
Sweet.
just like,
You know
Wings
exactly
not even
how to
flapping.
no, it's just like,
Just floating.
Also, I'm gonna slap Rikiki on the back.
Look at
Oh,
you.
fuck, not this again.
No, and cast Cure Wounds.
my game
okay.
broke, it's okay.
That's
No, I'm
better.
gonna say that whenever Caleb floats around, they like lose their texture and float around like a Gmod model missing.
Did
the source.
it's ape?
I literally just healed you the same amount that I did.
Yeah, they get the like the pink and black thing all over them, and they just like
Thank you.
they lose. They don't have that animation yet.
I
so
lose
they
my
just- they just-
textures.
And whenever they fly, they don't have that animation. They lose their textures in A pose until they land.
You guys just look up and you just see me going straight down, like,
Ass.
Alright.
Satan.
Moving on.
Alright. Are you
Where
going-
go?
are you-
Moving towards the
You come to a room full of giant crystals, and you see on the far other end, like 180 feet, a platform.
Like
Okay.
literally at the edge of your
Other
vision, you see a place to
side.
stand.
Yeah, like it's.
Caleb
You
has
can
an error
barely
sign
see it.
floating
So like
behind
the
him.
entire room is just crystals.
This
Cool. Drombear
Wall,
has.
ceiling.
Wait, so is
Wall?
it bigger than my? Is it bigger than
the
the
top,
top bed
the,
that I
the
created
top
out of
wall, the
quartz?
bottom
Oh, the
ceiling.
crystals look way larger than that.
Yeah, they're like 4 to 5 times.
These
bigger.
these are like
Drombear will remember that.
these are like the size of the Crystal
This actually
Guardian's
will have
parents.
Okay, yeah, Drombear is going to be like, okay, how are you gonna get across this pit?
How would Pit?
We
Fly, die. You can't fly.
Jump?
Wait, you can.
Wait.
Okay, I can fly 30 feet. You Mantis jump onto me, and then Mantis jump off.
Whoa.
That would be.
You guys want
That
to
would be
That would be
1/3 of the way.
Exactly.
Wait.
And then you
Total.
It's the
So
one
there's
bug in
nothing
green
in
path.
between.
All three of us, we all three.
We
the
just
person
make
who
a
can
bridge.
Fly can make a bridge of 30 feet. He just.
So like, are the
But he
crystals
would need to do
razor?
extraordinarily.
What?
So the
Yeah.
crystals are like razor sharp.
Yeah.
I can't even like jump on. Like,
Well, okay.
In
I'm gonna say
between.
that just
I mean,
because
I
the
think your
because
hair's-
Hollow Knight didn't really account for like D&D level players with their variety of spells. I'm gonna say that they do take they deal piercing damage and they deal a certain amount of it. They don't instantly kill you,
yeah.
you just touch.
and they are like physical objects. It's not like I don't know a death plane. It's actually like they're things down
not
there.
a
it's
kill
like
plane.
it's like a
It's
hallway
tangible.
full of swords and knives.
It's just you could get through it, and you could even climb across them. Physically, it is like on the list of things that are possible. It's one of them.
It's just
Easy? No,
Okay.
not at all.
What check
Can I-
would that be?
Okay, can I see if I can
Agility.
Can I see if I can lift Bert? Just
Acrobatics?
Yes,
You
if you'd
mean?
like to.
All right.
You mean acrobatics?
Sure.
no.
One of them.
I'm trying.
Okay, we'll get to there.
Two.
Plus 11 to acrobatics. I
You have a
have
plus 11 to
Yes.
Yeah, I
acrobatics?
do.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
I'm gonna start doing that.
You literally
I'm
can't
just gonna
fail
I'm
unless
not
you
gonna say it
fail.
yet because it's funny and I want
Okay,
to
I will say
So
that you were
do you-
doing
oh,
that thing.
okay.
and
Would
then
you like
it
to-
does anything.
Would
I
you like
guess,
to do
I guess
like
that would depend on the DC.
how
How long does it take?
wait.
It doesn't matter. Not right now. We're talking.
the car talk. You weren't a part of it.
You're
You
not
don't
a.
get. You don't get privileges.
Can you go faster
Wait,
than
car talk.
We are. How long would it take?
That's up to you.
yesterday?
Because it is not a specific ability. It's just I'm doing the thing.
Do you have something to do it
yourself.
He's like planning out a murder.
I'm a little confused. 'Cause I
Wait.
was focusing on the birds
Possibly.
thing.
Could you
'Cause if
possibly
you
use?
could
I'm
make it.
making it raw. I'm just
Oh.
no template or anything. It's just making it
No
raw.
protection.
Okay, so all right, so you need to make the stuff to do it, right? Roll a
I hate
d20
myself.
to see how long it takes.
It's okay. We all hate ourselves here. That's why.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's okay. We all
It
hate
takes
you here.
about
Before
like 30
Bert
minutes.
does
30 minutes, okay.
anything,
So
I'm
I
gonna
make all
wait to
materials.
see what he's
Yeah, well, that depends on how fast these idiots are gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm at 30 minutes right now.
Uh huh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's 180 feet to the next platform,
Mhm.
correct? That would be 6 perfect mantis jumps.
Wow.
if you want to land on the least amount of crystals possible, that would be
Wasn't there a change in how Mantis Jump worked?
no. It's
time?
it's above 15.
Well, he could like make it in less if like he did the math to figure out the exact angle he needs to jump to get like farther in a good arc. Because if he
You got a
went,
pencil out.
Yeah.
Calculate.
yeah, right.
'Cause you get further on.
Well,
the
that,
first
okay. I
jump
would
than
say
having
I would
to
say
aim.
that
Mhm.
instead of having to like hand calculate that, we
I
could
know.
say that Bert could calculate that if you passed an insane intelligence check to do that now.
I was just saying like
No.
There's
I
the
know there is a
ability.
possibility, but I'm saying that like just
would have
with
to
your
figure
current
it.
knowledge, you know that you can make it in 6 mantis jump, meaning only having to stand on 6 crystals, and
6
that would be rolling
chances.
above 15 6 times, and each time you land on a crystal, beating a high acrobatics check.
Okay.
Also, I will say that I
So
did
it's
have some
doable.
It
materials.
is
It's just
literally-
hard.
oh,
Because
so
of
then
being
that'll
straight.
like cut it down. In
If
half,
I
so
if I
it's 50.
don't get 30 feet on even one Mantis Jump, I have to add another Mantis Jump to it, which
Is
is
that-
another chance for damage.
Exactly.
So this might be.
It
So
could
I'm
get
waiting.
exponentially
You wanna wait
awful.
You want to
Can,
wait?
can, can you
Because you
s-
see
I'm
Drummer-
like,
Drummer
well, I guess I
starts-
gotta try
He
something.
sits
I guess
down.
I gotta try to
He
jump
just
over
starts
this.
doing shit.
I've
Yeah,
got an
Drummer's
idea,
doing
however
something.
bad it might be.
Yeah, and he's doing it very.
Yeah, Bert's like, I guess
theoretically,
I gotta do
couldn't
this.
you make
and then Drumbeer's
like a
no.
bridge with your silk stuff?
That's
I have a
That
bad
would take a
idea.
long
What?
fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Because I'll have to get to the other side first.
Has everyone here
Or
seen
I could just, like, take
My Hero
one end and-
Academia?
I know.
Never.
Right?
What do you imply?
I'm thinking, you know that scene?
No.
I'm saying we get some crystals into a neat little pile, get like a nice like sled.
Are you
and
saying
then
we
rocket
TNT
jump.
jump?
Rocket jump.
I'm not in a rocket jump.
I mean, like,
Troll you time.
Well, here's
The
the thing.
sled that I have is made out of bombs.
The explosion would
Oh.
blow
You're
up the
rocket jumping
entire
with a
room.
rocket.
It would
Well,
blow up
here's
the
the other
entire
one.
room.
It would, but also there's the possibility that if it doesn't, you go straight into the
crystal.
top.
And just get
Top,
Top
bottom,
and
Anal.
crystal.
or it could explode and you
No,
would literally
it'd be
die.
a combo. It'd be I get impaled and then everything explodes.
Yes, don't.
Bert's
So
gone.
can it take the 15 minutes?
okay, so that is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Caleb's just gonna be like all the way
Alright,
across the
15
cable.
What
later,
you could
got
do
it.
Just
It's-
opposing
if-
across. Yeah, Caleb at this
This
point
doesn't-
while he's talking
if
is
this
just
doesn't work,
Okay.
Caleb has
Are
already
you going to
left
say
Wait,
what
and
wait,
is
wait,
like on the
wait, wait.
other
No,
side.
I'm gonna walk over to Bert and I'm gonna take out this giant
You guys
fucking
just-
bag and just put Bert into the bag.
Everyone just turns around
gotta
and
have
just
some
sees
good
Caleb
strength
at the
to
end of the
be able
It's
to
a
cable.
You
bag
weigh
of-
nothing.
It's
It's
a
a
bit.
bag of holding.
Oh,
I have made a bag of holding in 15 minutes.
Someone asked
You are
for
now
me for
inside
Christmas.
of a bag of. So now it's funny because you guys literally just see me come up, do that, and then the bag is nothing. It has nothing in it now.
drum beer claws.
I go over to Rikiki.
Caleb is by the time it took you to make it, they're all the way over there.
I start running like as I'm just eating the fries. Okay, so now you guys are both in the bag. You guys can see. each other.
Caleb
No, they're
just
just
moves
doing
away
the-
T-posing.
That is so much
Caleb is
better
just
than
doing their
having to
normal
jump.
walk cycle in the air.
Okay, so I put them over my over my
this is
shoulder,
nice.
drink my potion, and start flying across.
Do you touch your nose?
Beep beep, let's go.
Oh, that's the Santa thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Santa.
It's just you're a Santa Claus.
Got a
You are
bowl
Saint
full of
Nicholas.
jelly.
Also, as I'm doing this,
Those
since
No,
Santa
you're
Nicholas
Krampus.
is known for doing necromancy.
he is.
Yeah.
How else do you think he has all those elves all the time?
Yeah.
He
Anyways.
doesn't feed them. Anywho, so I make
Does
this
he
like
pay
the
them?
first
Slaves.
The first platform, how long does that take?
He pays them in living.
How fast do you go on this?
It doesn't
This,
count.
it's 10
That's
feet.
payment.
Yeah.
And per
Company
turn is like
sounds
6
like a
seconds.
good
It takes
thing.
you like
Yeah.
a minute to
not.
2 minutes to get
Okay,
across.
not bad at all.
Like if
I'm
you were no
going
clipping
to-
in Holland.
Yeah.
I'm immediately gonna try to go for the next one, for the next platform.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're still going.
I'm just going all the way across.
Okay, so
For
you
now.
get through, and now it's just
I'm on a
whole bunch
time
of-
limit.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: you get to the next one, and you see there's a lot more platforms in this area.
Okay.
So if you fall, if you feel like you're going to fall,
You
it's
could not.
much more easy
Decent
to land on something solid.
I'm
So
sorry
yeah,
that
I'm just
Bert
gonna
couldn't, you
maneuver.
couldn't do your amazing jump.
All right.
I would've failed
Can
it.
you just
Would've been so
real
funny.
quick roll a dex
I've done 100.
check for me
Dex,
to make
got
sure
it.
that you get
I would've,
through all
like,
the.
I feel like
Not 20!
Oh no! I'm gonna say this. You go faster.
I feel like
Look
you
around
have
the
like.
momentum
Well,
pushing.
He's
Yeah,
matching
so-
my speed, and I just
It's
see
like the
him
Halo
going.
Infinite trailer.
So
where
what
he's, like,
happens
pushing
in
through
the
zero
back?
gravity.
You guys were kind of like going, and then all of a sudden it's like you're on a roller coaster, and you're just. And you get out.
I started
and you-
Sonic dashing in midair.
Oh, do you Sonic Dash?
No.
Alright, so I'm
Midair
gonna say you're
spin
going
dash.
so fast
No, he
that when
backwards
you
long
get
jumps someone with
out,
the crystals.
you
and then-
actually activate the lever that activates the elevator, and you're just still going as this elevator is going down. You can feel like it's starting to run out.
We're
and you
going
need to
so
get
fast
down.
around that we're kind of just like suspended there in
So
zero gravity.
as soon as we're at that area, I'll stop and be in the elevator, and then I'm
I
not
will
gonna
be-
open the bag.
I will be in.
Oh,
Okay. Uh-huh.
They're my property. now.
Caleb, do you
but
follow him
what I
onto
will
the
do-
elevator?
What
I will.
What I
Okay.
will, however, do is take my knife and stab the bottom of the bag.
Oh fuck!
What
What
this
the hell?
will do is it'll cause all the contents of the bag to explode out with force.
Alright.
It doesn't hit them
Okay.
because the bag is.
Are
not
you at the bottom of the elevator when the elevator reaches the ground?
No.
How high up?
100.
How?
Just
how
the
long
elevator
is the
just
elevator?
starts moving.
Oh, pretty long. Like you know how long the like corridor of pure crystal was? About double that.
Yeah.
I've been on this.
You said it was 180 all the way across, right?
Yeah, so it's like 360.
Jesus fucking.
It
fuck.
is. I've been on this elevator
mean,
a lot because
I
I,
will
was
not
alone.
stab.
This is
Are you gonna stab when
theoretically
it's farther down?
a mountain to
I'll
ground.
just wait.
So,
All right, you're gonna wait. It's gonna take like it's not going fast. It's not going slow. It's gonna take a few minutes.
I'm gonna jump off.
Splat.
You have like 5 seconds of invisibility left. You have enough time.
Invisibility.
Not invisibility, flight.
Yeah. How long is this whole journey taking?
This whole journey's taken about like 5 minutes.
Oh, then I'm fine.
Oh wait, no, you have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I
right.
got 5 minutes left.
So yeah,
So I jump and then at the very end just.
yeah. So you
Slow
just
your
kind of
descent.
jump and like float your way down for the rest of the time because you're like, I'm
Santa.
gonna- yeah. You land. You see
Good
the like
These
thing
guys
that used
bags
to
up
be
Santa.
locked, is open now.
Wait,
Because
wait,
you
what?
opened
The egg.
the egg thing.
Oh, yeah.
You did.
Can you please?
I'm
Okay.
gonna open my bag, poke my head in, be like, "You guys okay in there?"
You see?
Can I go
you-
out now?
No, you see a face that is like as large as the sky would be, and it's just Drombeer just peering through the veil and just. Hey, you guys okay in there?
I'm gonna yell back. Can I go now?
You hear
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you hear a
reach my
very,
hand in.
you hear a very high pitched.
Sure.
Just-
I'm gonna reach in, grab Bert.
This is a character that does not have fingers. It's like you just get a stump the size of your body, grabs you.
Like a claw game with just
Well,
magnet.
and then as you get closer, you like grow bigger.
And so to the point where like at the beginning I was like my entire body would wrap around, or my hand would.
It's
wrap
not a
around.
gradual process either. As body parts of yours come out
They
of the
enlarge.
bag, they are instantly the size they should be.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it, like your body like unfolds out of the bag, and
Like
it's the worst feeling.
Okay.
So that, yeah, you
we're
become
in
your
front
real
of-
weight and just fall to the ground.
Yeah.
We're in
Welcome
front
back.
of the that weird
The doors are.
Can I make a
You get
perception
Rikeki out
check
too?
to remember?
I think that would be
I pull out my
intelligence.
dagger and like try it, bitch.
Oh, well.
Rikeki went to gay baby jail.
I retract my hand.
19.
And close the
Oh yeah,
So-
you remember. You remember.
It'd be like getting stabbed with a fucking toothpick.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even.
Not even. Yeah.
You
So
remember.
I'm gonna be like,
It's like
They
when
like
a,
stab into my hand like my.
And I'm gonna-
it's like a daddy long leg biting you. It's just literally
because I still have
nothing.
the rotten egg from the
Yeah, you
the
do
thing.
have the one rotten egg.
You
So
have a
I'm
snack.
gonna take the rotten egg out, bare hand, and I'm gonna walk into the room. Like, this
Yeah.
what you want?
Okay. So what you see is Bert. It comes out,
Did you see Bert?
and then it's like, "Hey!" Pulls out those eggs that you've been making very powerful charms with, and walks in. You
I'm
walk.
gonna walk up to the door and just close it.
Alright.
Wait, is it?
You want to make a perception check if you're gonna walk up and close the door? You go in and you have the egg, and Gigi like comes in, sits down, and is like, she like kind of takes it and like it disappears. You think she ate it?
You have the sense that it was eaten.
You have,
12.
you kind of see movement, but that's it. As you close the door.
There are 5 more jelly beans left. I leave them to the council.
No.
What flavors are these?
Probably black licorice. Yeah.
I will eat them if you don't want them, but I wanted to leave
I
it up
like
to you.
like 4 flavors of jelly beans.
I like all of them.
Yeah, no, I like.
I will consume one of the black.
I like the cantaloupe one because it makes my mouth feel like it's on fire.
Aren't you allergic?
I am allergic to cantaloupe, but not as much as I'm allergic to bananas and avocados. I like the watermelon. I like the red apple.
I had to find out that banana fact the hard way.
And I like the
By almost
kind.
poisoning
Yeah,
the banana.
you caused my
Irresistible
you
laughter
almost caused
died.
my hands to like burst out hives. All right.
I got
I'm a good person.
Wes,
Okay.
baby.
I don't think this is
That's
cantaloupe.
nice. I'm
You're
gonna.
a cantaloupe.
I'm gonna lift.
I got
I
blue
still have the
raspberry.
bag with me.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna walk into town.
All right. Yeah. Elderbug is there. He kind of waves. He's like, "Hi."
Hey, Elderbug.
Oh.
Hello.
I walk over and I'm like, I found something in the caves. I'm gonna stab the bag and let Rakij.
All right. So you've been vibing. You've been having a good
Do you
time. in this
point
town.
it at any? Do you point it at the ground? Okay.
I could just like stab it, like point it up and just shoot.
Time for revenge. I
No,
stabbed Drondir.
No, you
no,
don't
you
wanna do
okay? Well,
that.
first you are shot with a force to the ground, so you take a d6 of falling damage.
This is like
You're
Damn it.
like
I wish it was gonna be a 6.
kind of a little bit inside the ground now.
You like
Elderbug's like,
that?
There's like a sizable
that one was
imprint.
the one mixing things.
crazy.
Right?
Yes.
Ah,
We had to find a way across the gap, so I put him in my bag.
Rikiki is
what gap?
constantly doing a cartoon
Crystal
splash.
Peaks.
oh,
We
I thought those closed down a long time ago.
we opened and then blew him up on accident.
Oh, is that why the little miner is here?
He made
We
a
sent
move.
her back home.
Oh, she's been staying in one of the empty houses recently.
We
Well,
call
I know
it
that she's
the
safe.
Four Seasons Hotel.
And I am going to.
The Four
The
Seasons
Four Seasons
landscaping.
being carved.
Shut. We are.
Um,
We're having a moment.
Oh yeah, Caleb's
Garlic,
also
Who wants to
there.
set the mood?
And,
Oh, yeah, you.
I cast darkness.
So I'm going to like,
Salt.
so Elderbug, since this town seems to be run down, how long has it been in this state of disrepair?
Since I was very young, Sly would probably be better to ask about that. You shut up. I will kill you.
Just what Elderbug sounds like.
I know he sounds like that.
You've been living in this
Shut up.
dump your whole life. I'm
He's
so
like-
sorry.
Well, as far as I know, everything was going on when I was very young. Sly would be better to ask for that. He has been around for a very long time.
Then, well,
He is.
yeah.
You hear that? Elderbug's like, correct.
I think Sly's a bitch, but okay.
And then, okay. Well, that would explain the state
You
of
hear in the
most of these.
distance.
The most of these buildings are very dangerous to be around. They are on the state of almost collapsing.
I would
This is
like
quite
to eat them.
dangerous.
Yes.
So,
Can I
I
eat them
pose a
as a
solution to 2 problems. First of all,
I would like to eat them.
The buildings would no longer be dangerous,
I would like to
Okay.
eat them.
and I could use it as materials.
in my
Okay.
food.
All right. No one else lives here, but
Yes.
like the
Material
Trader.
girl.
Also, your business has been interestingly profitable. I think
Has
Tic Tic has been selling to people underground.
Oh.
Tic Tac has been selling to the
Tic-tac.
ground people. I see.
Well, I think most of the orders have come from.
Orders?
Yes.
Are they? My shop is receiving requests. Excuse me, the fuck?
Sly has been complaining quite a bit.
Let him.
That's because he's a
So
bitch.
they've been. So
That just translates to I
some
have
peop-
ears.
there haven't been a lot. It's mostly been from the same
I said
few
what I
people, but there have been like just small pieces of paper that just appear.
I'm going to be like, okay, Elder Bug, we will resume this
Ground.
conversation at a later date. I wish to share some stories of the depths with you.
Come on.
Anywho, I must be off to see my companion.
Okay.
I'm going to go off to my shop.
Cool.
And I'm going to open the door and be like, Tic Tac?
It's just
The-
like
the bell
they're,
rings.
Like doing
There's
things.
there's a store bell
there's
that
like-
wasn't there
there's
before
like a
that
s-
opened.
very tiny like stack of like maybe 5 or 10 papers
Oh.
that like have been set aside, not dealt with. They've just been there.
Okay.
Are they
It mostly
taxes?
seems like Elderbug has been buying things and assumed other people were buying things.
Oh, okay. So,
But there is a stack of like what looks like maybe orders, but you
Okay.
don't know.
okay, I'm going to walk over and kind of pat
I feel
Tic
like-
Tac.
Tic Tac is sleeping.
Tic Tac has falsified tax reports.
Ooh, good boy!
Oh, good boy.
It's from
keeping
it's
up on the
from an
tax fraud.
organization you've never heard of and like you've never seen before,
Yeah.
and also seems to be in a language you can't read. But you know a tax report when you see one.
I know a falsified one. When I see one, I'm a master at falsifying those.
And,
Anyway.
and it's always signed with like a little tick tick paw print.
Ah, good. I'm gonna check our stock. Has the
Dare
stock gone down? Have we?
Not-
Has anything been sold?
Like one or two like tiny little like healing potions and
Well,
stuff. Like not a lot
Yeah.
healing potions, like just one or two like small like miscellaneous things.
Okay.
There are like a few things that have been like starred with like this little sticky note that says talk to Dromvir later.
Oh, okay.
Also, you would notice those things are missing, but you wouldn't know if they've been bought unless you checked,
I will check the cash register.
which is a box.
There's stuff in it
Would I tell if this is money?
from
What?
if the stuff that you took from dead corpses was money, this is also money.
Okay, cool. So they've been paid. Cool.
Yeah.
I will take that. How much money did I just earn? Probably not
I
much.
don't know.
Okay.
Let's do a roll. I'll roll a.
Because small healing potions, how much are?
I'll just roll a
Let's
D100
see how much
for
those are
cash.
normally worth.
I'll just roll a D100 for cash. See how much you get.
Caleb, what
Yeah,
are you
so
doing?
the price listed for a small potion of healing is 50 gold pieces. So I don't know however that would translate.
Well,
it
I rolled the
probably-
D100 and I got a 3.
Oh, so okay.
So
let's
you can
say
translate
let's
those
say,
pieces
like,
of information.
100.
100
Geo.
Oh yeah, let's say
Which
it's 3
it-
potions gone. Let's translate that.
I'm just
For
saying,
50.
like, it would be less expensive in Hollow Knight, is, even with
Well, it would
Sly,
be
like
a-
upping the prices and stuff.
I would say that Geo is worth more than a gold piece.
Yeah, that's
That's
like,
the conversion rate. I think we said it was like 1.5.
or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll say it's about a 1.5 conversion rate to Geo, so that a health potion would cost in Geo it would cost less in Geo because it's like
Yeah.
inverse.
Yeah.
Because
So
1 geo is worth more than a gold, you
Mhm.
can spend less.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
would
just
have
gonna
less.
say
than
you
that.
have approximately 100
Okay.
Geo.
So
in
sweet.
Yeah.
That is sweet.
I mean,
yeah. What is Caleb doing?
a posing in the corner.
Are you just talking with
You just hear like the prop
just having,
locking
like-
noise.
Oh god, that again.
It was delicious.
I immediately latched down all loose items. I didn't want none of those flying out the window. Not today!
Hear the
What
dum,
this
dum,
choice is
dum,
all
dum.
Alright.
Oh, that's the balloon tool, goddamn
No.
No, you
Like,
just
wait,
do
what
that.
are-
Go over and put me in the bag
Alright.
of holding.
Bert is
Me, Bert.
having a story moment.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
And I need to pull up the elegy of Hollow Mist.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so you
This egg is worth it.
33 Geo.
This
Gigi's
egg,
About
important.
what?
Gigi? I'm gonna
potion
say is
worth.
currently
Okay,
the Lord.
In Geo, and since you got 3 potions,
Alright.
99.
So I get 99.
Mhm.
Can
You have,
I-
so I'm just gonna say round up to 100 and change.
All right. So,
99.
So their
how
guess
do
is actually pretty great.
how do you like? Do you just say like, what is this place?
So yeah, I'm gonna say, well, now
What?
that you've had your meal. So where am I?
Hollyvest. Did you not know? Do you
I
want
did
to
not
hear
know.
this
I
really
didn't
cool
know.
song someone wrote about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Serenade.
I can't sing, and most people refuse to have a tune with it. So I'm gonna do the same, but it's a song.
It's a song, but there's no music.
That's called a poem.
I mean,
or if you're in church, it's called a psalm.
I mean, they use the word elegy, but that sounds.
Elegy is a story.
Yeah.
It's a song.
Sure.
Gigi. Is
GG is fun.
Gigi is fun. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught we charge-based instincts were redeemed. World you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. It's from some teacher lady about like
It's from,
The
it's
old-
from my old teacher.
Or
It's like-
Monomon.
Hold on a
This
second.
isn't like a
Here's the
guy.
thing about Gigi. I think that she has like very little
I need
care
to
for
check something.
names and like general like importance of character. She's more interested
Titles.
in like
Food.
titles
Yeah.
and like vibes.
So it's not Drum
Fine.
Bear, it is the death salesman.
It is the
Death
homicidal maniac.
It would be actually be the nightmare wielder.
Ooh.
It would
It's
be
not
the
bird.
nightmare.
It's not
The nightmare.
bird.
Yeah.
It's
But with
Yeah.
K.
God, youngling God.
No, it's night, like, but spelled
It's
like
the
Fortnite.
room, man.
The room.
Fortnite.
No, she would know you as Eggman.
Fortnite, Fortnite.
Because you give eggs.
I am the Eggman. That's
My eggs are delicious.
Where's Sonic?
Where's Sonic? I am the Eggman, my eggs are delicious. Where is Sonic refers to Drombeer is about
Drombeer
5
accidentally
references
hits a
at
wall
the
and
same
turns to
time.
everywhere.
Oh, also, I will
Drumper
say.
accidentally
Alright.
runs into a wall and like 5 gold rings pop
Oh
out.
my
Please.
Yeah.
Can her title for me be Mothman?
No.
Captain.
You have. I have a specific title
Oh.
for you in mind, but you need to talk to me.
The
And the
cereal
door
man.
captain.
No, no,
I'd love to know what mine
the
is.
corn captain.
You also need to figure it out.
Builder of
so,
the corn husk.
So I'm she's like, glad it I was made deceased. by the teacher for the king. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the king. He was a little bit too shiny for me.
Yeah, authority is shit.
You hear from outside
Yeah,
the
like
cave.
From across
He's
the
like-
Yeah.
Authority.
Yeah, down with the
That's
gun.
why do you think I
Acid
live
spray
in so
the
much
hole.
dirt? He was very
So you-
shiny. He kept trying to put like extra thoughts in my brain. I didn't need extra thoughts. I was just
It just comes out of like the middle of the
Just hide her core ads.
Yeah, you just kind of do like this with your finger.
No, it's-
but it just.
It's just
Everyone's really
chloroform.
bad at explaining
Shut
it.
I'm like,
Unlike Mist.
Oh, you didn't know
Misty
that
and chloroform
the
actually
king is-
works better.
The highest is a pale being. He just kind of gave people thoughts.
Leaves less
He
residue.
just kind of gave people
pale
thoughts.
being.
Yeah.
A
he-
pale being.
Yeah. You want
What's
to
a
make an
pale
intelligent?
being?
It's a being who is
It's
pale.
I don't know how to explain. It's better than a higher being. You can make an intelligence.
high- I'm
you
gonna
can
hear the phrase higher being.
You're just gonna hear
You're
high
gonna hear the
being.
phrase higher being, and you're
Wait.
gonna make an intelligence.
You're gonna hear the
17.
sound high being,
You know
and
he's
it's not gonna
talking
make
about
any
like
sense.
gods and gods that are better than gods.
So I'm sitting here like,
Like
the king
Tartarus.
is a god.
It's like a hyper
The king is a god.
I mean, I think
It's like
instead-
I'm in son's book.
Yeah. She's
Points
like,
are
I
not
mean,
used.
yeah.
Are we?
We're hunting the king.
Yeah,
What?
that was our
You-
original mission.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
our
guys
original
never
goal.
told anyone.
Oh yeah, we
else.
never told him.
Only me and
They're just
This is
alive.
literally the first I'm hearing about.
I have been following you around.
You guys didn't.
Mostly
we
because
didn't
I
tell
thought you were
even
native to
as
here and I am lost as
players.
shit. Then I found out you're not native to here and we're all from the same universe. You're a racist and specifically towards me.
Yeah.
You're
Alright.
racist.
Towards me. All right.
I love how
Yeah.
Caleb
So
is
Gigi's just
canonically
there,
a
like,
racist.
just like kind of explaining these
love that.
as like she's like sipping
No,
on
he's
what looks
just
like
a-
the juice of the egg.
He has a couple tiefling friends.
Yeah.
He just doesn't
So that means he can
necessarily.
call-
Oh, that doesn't make
Take
it
a
any
call from
better.
Devil Spawn.
I have
Where
have
did this
tiefling
god
friends.
That's literally
The worm.
that is very.
The worm.
Yeah, from
Gotcha.
from beyond, from beyond the kingdom. I think. I don't know. Lots of history books. They got burned because they're made of like silk or whatever. I don't know. They changed from going to like stone to silk like a couple like 100 years ago or whatever. Bad decision. When Deep Nest fell, like all of the stuff got destroyed and a lot of stuff was lost. Like I don't know.
So Bert, in single little like, oh, this happened. Found out a god was birthed from a worm
You don't
You
know
don't-
it's
you
with
don't-
you
you
don't
don't
know
know
it's
it's
with
with
a
a Y.
Y.
with the
You
Yeah,
don't know
it's
that
just-
though. You think it's like a
He's like-
worm.
a worm.
Worm God? What?
Worm god.
Yeah,
Worm gave
you know, like the
birth to a
really
super
big,
god?
dangerous,
And
like
then-
you know, the really big, dangerous ones.
You
No, I
just think
found
of
out
like
there was a
Jesus,
purge
but
of
like in a
knowledge.
Superman
Yeah, on
costume coming out of a
accident.
water.
on a place called Deep Nest,
Made of silk.
made of silk. The books are made of silk, and they can turn to stone after time.
They went from stone to silk, and it
Stone
was a
to
bad
silk.
decision. GG here is like
Oh.
really gossipy. He was like, "This was the worst decision the king ever
What the
made." I don't know.
He ain't shit.
He ain't shit.
It's so Bert is
Oh,
like
yeah, that's two snake eyes in
processing all this.
Yeah, he's processing. He's
Yeah,
just like,
this
well,
is
I
just
think
real
the princess
Ricky. He's
is
just
alive,
giggling
but,
in the
like,
background
who
with
knows
no
at
one.
this point? I haven't been
With no
down
one.
there. Yeah.
By himself, just rolling dice.
You
Like how some people
separate,
flip it.
Geo.
okay.
How some
All in with
Where are
himself.
you from?
pushes it and then pulls
How do
it
you
back.
not know this?
Yeah, and if they fail the roll, they just
Not
shoot
here.
the money.
Alright, cool.
Not
The
all
browser
of
beats it.
this.
Alright, cool. That would make sense. I don't know why.
It-
Elder bug just comes by and takes
Okay.
it.
He's gonna now.
Whoa.
What
I keep
about
playing with your
this
dice.
weird infection
Oh,
going around?
you mean
This weird
you
sick.
mean the
The old
infection
Julius?
of dreams? Yeah.
Just like I'm imagining just
Yeah,
a very large
you know,
mantis sat
one
down in
light
front of Gigi
extinguished
just
from-
having a crisis.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, so like the old
Boom.
light came back real mad and gave everyone dreams that were so good they died and became infected.
Damn, this shit different.
Bro, this joint different.
Everybody's
God.
gonna realize every time I went to
Ascends.
sleep, I could
Yo,
have
is
done
this
it.
lace?
The body
Or
when
not.
it fills the void.
Yo, is this
Orange
lace?
joint.
Bird is now paranoid to sleep.
What's this laced? Ascends.
Because that means you're gonna take levels of exhaust.
PCP.
The world starts going
And then you're
slower.
gonna pass out.
So yeah, Bert
Took
is
too
now
much
paranoid
LSD.
to sleep
Yep.
after hearing about
Jesus.
No, it's
how,
PCP.
how this
I can make you
infection.
fall asleep.
That is true.
Dreams could kill him.
I
He's
will make you
paranoid.
unconscious and stabilize you.
Yeah, she's just kind of there, like giving
And the
this
same
information,
action.
and
I
because she
smack
like,
you with a
hasn't
stabilized
interacted
spell
with
so hard
people
you
in, like,
fall unconscious.
trees, and like she doesn't understand that you are very prone and she is not. She's just like, yeah, it's just like casually tells you that you might die
In
from
your
falling
sleep?
asleep,
Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay.
and you
Did I
don't know that
die?
Drummer can sense this magic and will
Okay.
just slap it out of you.
Bert is going. No. He's gonna ask. Where did
What?
what is? Where did this infection come from? What?
Oh, the people that she
Her.
created like turned their back on her and then decided to like
Eater.
talk to the king, and the old light got really mad.
So I'm imagining
No,
Bert's
Bert's
just
gonna be like,
imagining like a light
"Her?"
fixture. It's just like very
The,
angry.
Yeah.
the infection has
Just
a
pictures
form.
Like a
Caleb.
lamp.
She's the old
Just
light.
pictures
Yes.
Caleb holding like a finger,
Old
like a finger
light.
of light.
Another pale being. Yes. There's some. I mean, there's
Very
like
angry
some
lamp.
dude that like is currently like
Um.
storing her somewhere like in the crossroads or something. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that.
I didn't really study that hard in that
What?
class. Like
Do you
pay
have a
attention
name
in
for this
history.
I didn't
person?
pay attention to now.
Let's see, it was a vessel, it was made to feel nothing, the hollow something.
He was like a chill dude or whatever.
Hollow
Daddy issues out the wazoo.
I mean, I would expect to have daddy issues, except it was. Oh, no,
I'm just
no.
imagining
I
Gigi as
remember
everyone's
the,
aunt.
The king called it the pure vessel. It looked very
I
sad.
guess they never did drugs or something.
Like, they never did drugs. I don't think they even had crayons. It was sad.
They never did drugs
Bert's
or
gonna,
have
like,
crayons, so their
actually
life was
raise
awful.
his
Yeah, man,
non-existent
life does
fingers.
suck.
They
They,
didn't
like,
taste all the colors.
One way or
They
the other.
didn't taste the rainbow.
They didn't,
Uh-huh.
they didn't choose their favorite crayon flavor.
They didn't choose their
Another
favorite
god
crayon
made an
flavor or their
infection that could
favorite
kill me and
weed.
my
So
They
sister.
didn't choose
they're
their
just a
favorite
terrible,
flavor of glitter
terrible
glue.
childhood.
And then
They
that
just had a
god
dad.
is being stored in a
They didn't
pure
choose their
vessel.
favorite flavor of glitter glue.
And it
Or
shows.
That king
They didn't
came
show
from-
They didn't build their immune
They
system by
couldn't figure out
drinking
what their
glue.
favorite horse was by taste.
There's
He's
like
just getting a lore down.
yeah, and she's just like, oh yeah, by the way, the worm is like
By
somewhere,
eating
like
entire
over
It's
there.
like
She's like somewhere over there. She kind of gestures behind her, like somewhere that direction.
Bert's just gonna stare at the wall.
Oh, I also
Like-
will say that as soon as I saw Dirtmouth back
Now,
up the...
I'm also gonna say
Yeah,
that you
take
just
it.
like literally
Yeah.
see a worm crawl on the wall.
Yeah, but
behind
You!
Yeah,
Okay.
just a worm crawls behind Gigi on the wall. So he's just like,
You
God!
It's you birthed the god.
She just eats it.
Like,
A late night snack.
What about this princess?
I don't know much about that because like there was like a lot of people tried to make it
There was,
into
like,
a
a bear.
scandal.
Yeah.
The lady was like fine with it.
Odd.
Apparently, the beast wanted a kid with the king, and the
I
king
suppose
was like
probably.
okay,
That's
even
what
though he
Gigi
was
wrote.
married.
There's a
The
princess.
beast is asleep now, as
keep
far as
forgetting.
I know. So is the teacher
That's what Gigi
actually,
wrote.
and the
Yeah.
watcher.
I keep forgetting.
But they have like
It's
a
like a
daughter
guy.
together, and she's the princess, and
I always
like
mistake the shell for like a turban.
then her mom went to sleep, and then the king, as I think he's gone, but I don't know for sure. He might be dead.
Oh my
He
God.
might still be here. I don't
He's
really
gonna get
care.
eaten.
And then the lady, I don't think ever cared about her either.
There's a princess.
Okay,
She's like really on
Consumed
top
child.
of the gossip stuff. Of just like
the
there's-
beast,
Uh-huh.
the teacher,
Uh-huh.
the watcher.
The me.
Uh-huh.
He
And
realizes
then
those are
Gigi
like
puts herself
titles.
in there. It's just like, and the me.
And the me.
And
He
the
realizes those are
I just like being here.
and the. Okay. He realizes that those sound like titles, and he's like, beast.
She's been using titles for people instead of names this whole time, like the old light, the king, the
And so
lady.
he's like a really important title. Need to note this down in my head.
How to-
And so
Oh, hi, Gus.
okay, and so now
Oh,
he's gonna be like,
Where are
okay,
you?
so what about this beast?
Oh yeah, former leader of Deep
You
Nest.
changed it
She
into
went to
Monomon.
sleep after
Is it a
giving birth
Monomon?
to
Yeah,
the princess.
Monomon 1132.
Okay,
I think the princess is
Monomon
colorblind.
of the D.
The teacher.
okay,
Just out of nowhere, I think the princess is colorblind.
okay.
There's a
So now
princess?
he's really like,
And I think
It
that
would
was
explain
that.
the red.
Yeah, no, it's just like she
That
has to be
explains
colorblind
Monomon.
with that dress. You do not understand.
Oh my
Like she needs
She,
a
like,
stylist.
yeah.
Her mom died or something, so of course she didn't get like advice on her dress. I need
Oh
to
my
like,
God.
please, if
Sophia
you find
Bites.
her, give her some fashion
Bro,
advice.
this really do be a Sophia moment.
Caleb appears.
Yeah, so she's just like, I think she's colorblind. She has like a really
You hear
like
prop noises.
stupidly bright dress. I don't like it. From where I
Get
heard
better
she lives,
clothes.
it makes not a single lick of
Like
sense.
a sailor's uniform.
Guess she's trying to like rebel or
Right.
something.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
and Bert's gonna be like, I think and
Like,
Bert-
no need to. Bert
By
doesn't
no
even
way.
say that. Just walks.
no, yeah, well, he's gonna be like, that you've been very helpful. I
Come back with more eggs, please.
gotcha.
Also, there's a
Uh-huh.
princess.
And he's gonna
Among
walk
Us?
out in
I'm
like a
putting him on this
slight,
princess part.
it's like feeling of shock,
previous one.
and he's just
Okay.
like,
She
You
hot?
Okay.
see Caleb and Ricky next to this dude.
I'm not sure if this is
And
in
a
character
bench.
or not.
It is in character.
Elderbug.
Elderbug, yeah, you don't. I
Mm.
guess.
Well,
Dubious.
we're not in there, so we don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, you guys don't even know this massive
Yeah, you're
lore
playing
dump.
poker with yourself. You're
I'm
running the
playing
shop.
dice.
Yeah,
And
none
I am
of
going
you
around
guys know.
dismantling buildings.
Here's the funny thing: had you two been in there,
Crafts.
you would have known
Yes.
more because you got the lore dump from Grim.
From Grim as well.
But you don't know that. By the way, Grim is on like the other side of the Howling Cliffs right now.
Yeah.
Get ate the hard way.
So,
7.
I'm.
No, I
while
just
this is
get
going
it
on,
the hard way.
dismantling
Oh,
other
do it.
buildings.
Right
Yeah.
now.
So
Also, Dromvir is like destroying stuff.
okay, I'm gonna walk up to Dromvir. I'm like, hey, I got some really important stuff to tell you.
Ah, I got
You
it.
look distressed.
That's 7.
Yeah. That's that's
Okay.
what you
Alright.
want.
So first of all, we're in a place called Hollow Nest. This like kingdom.
You've learned something.
I've learned a lot.
You look distressed.
I
bud.
need
Yeah,
I
but
need to
like Green says it
process
like
this.
Hallow Nest, like
Yeah.
it's
Hallow Nest.
with an A.
We're in a place called Hallow Nest.
And
Hello.
it actually does have an A.
Hello.
It
Yeah, I
does have
know.
an A, but it's like Hollow Nest.
No, yeah, I know. So, but he says it wrong.
Okay, so
Because he was talking to Gigi.
Colonist.
You got all your info from Gigi.
Notebooks are
Um,
out.
We got a king.
Yes, we
They're
do have a
called
king,
the
yes.
Pale King.
You don't
The
know
Pale
that.
King.
You just
Well, they-
know him as the king.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't called. Also, as soon
So
as you
the-
say the king, it's like, oh, yeah, oh. Did you...
So this king.
Did you see that?
Me and Caleb
They-
were tasked with killing him. Just thought I'd tell you. Yeah, this guy. Okay, I'm going to tell you some important.
The bird
I've been
stop.
following assassins the
Don't.
entire time. It's
So-
fine.
You should know
No.
Yeah.
he's what they call, I guess, what they call a pale being.
What
He's
is
a
that?
Says it
god.
like Bean.
Oh!
But he's better than a god.
Yeah, he just keeps saying Bean.
That hasn't stopped
Not
me
Being.
before.
He just
that,
says Bean.
That hasn't stopped me
He's a
before.
pale bean,
Yes. Okay.
but it's like a god,
That changes things. Okay.
but better.
Yeah, that does change things very much so.
And like this whole weird and sick infection thing going around, it can kill people in their sleep. And
Like anthrax.
Like anthrax.
and it,
Like
it was
me.
made. It was also made.
Ivy infection.
It was also made by a god.
Oh, is it a god that's greater than a god?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't know that.
No, she did say
She
like.
did, yeah.
Did
Oh,
she say up
she
pale
said it
It was
was
being?
their
pale
pale being, yeah.
Yes, they are also.
Well, I'm just
god
wondering
that's
if Gigi
better
would
than
say
a
that.
god.
Do you think it was like
Apparently,
on a gossip
They
train?
made this infection
Okay.
to get back at the king because they hated him.
Okay, so
For-
kill everyone
The
else.
thing is,
Like
when you get a
something
gossip lore
about
dump, you have
cults.
it's so dubious.
Something about people not liking I don't
Like
know.
light,
Caleb,
not
come
liking the
here!
lamp.
And-
Caleb just like
T-poses from this.
Wait, do
Out
you
of the
tell?
ground.
Are you gonna ever
No
tell
clips.
them like who gave you
They
this
were in the
information?
secret room.
I
in
don't
reality,
think
he
that's
just
important
walks
to
in.
You
me.
don't
What's
think
up?
him?
Just leans
you
against the
think he
door.
would
Like,
forget to tell
He's
us?
just like
Leans on
Oh.
nothing.
Remember how Grim wants us to go beat the shit out of the
You've
king?
never heard of him.
yeah.
Apparently he's a god. Greater than a god, apparently.
Grim.
Greater
Fuck
than.
us.
He's literally greater than, and then God.
Yeah, it's god, but with a greater than symbol.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you about whoever the hell Grim is in a second.
I'll fill you in.
But
I feel-
Grim feller.
Grim fella. Just
So
are you a
He just
farmer?
turns into an
Uh,
old
this-
prostitute.
Nightmare Arrow
so
comes
this-
out. It's like
but this god that made the infection is like being held captive by like this dude called the Pure Vessel.
The child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Pure Vassal. He's
The
gonna say
Vassal.
Vassal.
And then, like, he didn't do any drugs.
It's like dad hates him or something. And then the king
Gay.
has has daughter, the princess.
Is she hot?
She's
You're not there.
You're playing dice with yourself.
And this
I'm
this
listening.
but,
Stop playing.
but
Go
this
play with
princess-
yourself.
Stop!
this
We're having-
princess
I am-
was like is like the
I
child
wish
of
you
the
had a
king
character I
and
could
someone
stab.
called like the beast, and the beast is like the
Theater.
leader of like of this place called Deepness.
Oh, that's what Deep Nest.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think we
So,
briefly
and
talked
Deep
about
Nest-
this earlier.
Deepness has like all had like they like
Stone,
what they like transferred
webstone,
stuff on rocks
It's like a
onto,
website or
onto
something.
like stuff made of webs. Knowledge.
Knowledge stone
Uh,
web.
I'm not
Tom?
entirely sure what
Rock
any
into
of that
web.
meant.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking
Something about being on the web. My
I
kids
don't
keep
know if,
talking
they
about it.
wrote-
I don't know
if
what they
they-
mean.
They wrote on web or something. But
Oh,
like
with their
that
tablets.
was that's what they said was like the worst thing the king has done.
Not angering a god. Okay, fair enough.
Uh,
And killing all of his subjects turning
oh.
into zombies.
and
Yeah.
there's also the teacher and the watcher along with the beast.
And me.
Oh, and there was what they
Gigi.
called me.
I
Like
think
not
we
me,
can
but
ignore-
Are you
me.
going-
I think we can ignore the me.
I don't know.
Yeah,
they
Bird
sounded
takes
pretty
that
important.
personally. It's like,
They sounded pretty important.
I
Like,
think they died. Don't worry.
You're like,
Or
but
the-
the me is Gigi,
Oh.
who I just talked to.
Well, anyways, so like the beast and like the teacher and the watcher are like asleep or something, like taking a nap, I guess.
You can't watch if you're asleep. Okay.
Yeah, Bird's like, wait a
Wait, you
minute.
mentioned-
Now they're just all the sleepers.
Wait, I do have a question. Do
You
you
can't
remember
beast
that?
when you're asleep.
Do you remember that like the infection is specifically given through dreams and not just by falling asleep, or were you too fixated on the
Oh,
you can kill me in my sleep?
Yeah, he was like fixated on kill and sleep. It's like I sleep and I could die.
I thought that's
So
the
you
point where I
forget-
don't do that.
Don't worry, I won't let you die. I'll revive you.
Okay.
However many times it takes.
And so
Only I can do that.
am I missing anything?
Probably.
Yes.
Well, probably all of us are missing many
Maybe.
details.
Oh, the king was
Whether or
birthed
not
from
the
a
princess
worm.
is hot.
A worm gave birth to a greater.
And the
God.
person specifically said
That way.
they said the worm is that way, and they pointed behind them, and there was a worm on the wall. So I think the worm that birthed the king is in that room.
Don't forget that Gigi ate the worm.
It's a GG.
They did.
Yeah, they
It's-
turned around and
the
ate it
worm,
when you pointed
but
it
the
out.
but the worm is dead, so I don't think we got to worry about that anymore.
Okay,
They ate
good.
the worm.
At least we don't have any
Um,
more gods being birthed.
Which
out
I
of
mean,
nowhere.
that's technically not true.
Was
Or
that
that's
accidental?
technically
Yeah, it's
true.
not
The worm
untrue,
is
but-
dead.
Yeah, but
You used the wrong formula, but got the right answer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's good. At least we don't have to worry about any gods being birthed, unless I create them. Don't question.
Caleb is
What?
still
Don't
just
worry.
standing there
Okay, but now
listening in on
I
this.
think that's about it. Who the hell is Grim?
Okay, Grim, do you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to take this or should I? I do kind of have him inside me.
I do have the most intimate relationship with this
So,
Grim character.
do you remember this bird? And I'm gonna stab him with a nightmare.
Hey, do you remember this feeling?
Okay,
Stabs.
Are you like trying to read deeper? No.
Just
What's your
stab.
thought? Oh wait, no. You're going to just think of
Stab
Gigi
him.
eating the
He's
worm.
inside.
So in
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that very moment,
Not sleeping.
in that very moment, Bert is thinking,
Oh,
is
shit.
that person stronger than a god? Like referring to
I would take
Referring
you
to
as
G-
gay.
whoever they
Maybe
were
that's
talking
why they
to.
said me.
Okay, so as that, I'm like, probably not Bert.
What?
So,
I'd
that
take
thing
you
that
as
I
gay,
just
John,
stabbed
yeah.
you with, do I know it's called the nightmare now?
You would know it's called the nightmare now.
So, that thing, Bert, not Bert,
This thing, Bert.
me. Okay, so, Grim gave me this nightmare now. And essentially, it allows me to read your thoughts when I stab you.
He did not ask for my
Stop.
consent.
Don't read my thoughts.
It's
rude.
not deep thoughts, it's just like the surface level. That's
That's
why
Are
so
you
rude.
ignoring
Yeah, I
the
know.
fact that you have
So
seen
you-
his deep
Yeah.
thoughts?
So then you heard me talking about the person?
being stronger than God, yeah. She thing, probably not.
I mean,
Maybe it's
They
a possibility.
they ate the worm.
You know what?
Yeah,
Fair
but yeah,
enough.
they ate that worm.
I
They
believe
ate that worm, man.
Yeah,
I
They
was
pointed
there.
to
You
it,
didn't
and then
see
they
it.
ate it.
I can also
Like
vaporize
immediately
worms,
after.
But fair enough. Let's
No,
leave
no,
it
no,
at
no.
that.
It wasn't
Not
this
the
worm.
This worm.
Not the worm.
This worm birthed a god.
How big was the worm?
so
So
it was
that
about.
must be a small god.
It was like this big.
God.
It's like this.
It's like a whole vat.
Yeah,
big.
Dromgar
picked
gets
it
so
off
much
the
more
wall,
confident about killing this god because they're like, oh, it's like a
Small
normal.
god.
Yeah, it's like the god's like small.
I'll put him in my bag of holding and throw it off the cliff.
They're just trapped in there.
Yeah,
fine.
forever.
The guy's actually.
You
not
like
that
stand
big.
up. You like stand at the top of the
I mean,
mountain and then
he's
like
like-
poke a hole in.
He's small for a bug. But then again, his
Yeah.
wife's also a tree.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Hey,
Tree.
Tree.
Oh,
Am
he
I
never.
wrong?
He doesn't know about.
Yeah, Bert knows
you
nothing about
literally
the tree.
know
He
her
doesn't know
name is
about
the
the white
lady,
lady.
and that's it.
and that there was an affair, and there was like a
But, like,
scandal.
All I know
Well,
is
there
that
was an
it's the
attempted
beast.
scandal, but like she was into it.
Okay.
But like that's all you know.
Okay.
But like you figure out this god was like a swinger.
I like to imagine that as this is happening, like two of my arms are like reaching behind me and dismantling like a piece of furniture.
So okay,
I'm
Grim-
reverse IKEA this entire time.
Okay, but
I am anti-Kia.
Alright.
Okay, back to
Yeah.
Grim though.
The SCP.
He basically
Shut up.
he doesn't. I'm assuming that he might be a being because he was
Negative 8,000.
scary, and he gave me the task of going and giving some sass to the king. Now I know that the king is a god, and that scares me a tiny bit. But apparently the god is very tiny.
A
Not-
fork.
He
You
is
should
a
describe
fork.
him as a
Oh yeah, you
fork.
remember that Grim called him a fork.
Oh
Apparently the king is a fork.
This all
I
of
guess
this
that would explain the
non-information.
size.
yeah!
Yeah.
Caleb remembers and starts chuckling like.
I
oh,
guess
yeah.
I guess that would explain the size of the worm. I guess.
That would not be comfortable. Birthing a fork.
Because forks are bigger than worms.
Yes.
But only a little bit.
But it's
also
probably a
like,
small fork though. It's still pointy.
I don't know what has happened is I have given 2 different monologues of lore dumping where both of them were really petty.
They're both really petty drama queens.
why are
And
we
they
getting one
refused to get elaborate on anything. And they were just like, Gigi only cares about titles, doesn't remember names, is like a little bit of like a gossip bitch.
And didn't go to history
And
class.
then
Given
go to
1 and 2
history
and found
class.
5.
And Grim is history class, but he's a petty,
He's a history
spiteful-
teacher.
He's a history teacher, but he's a petty, spiteful man who like has a circus, and he's a circus clown, and
Yeah.
so he doesn't
I would also
care.
be done.
I was not
It's like-
looking down on Gigi.
You were not.
I was probably sitting on the ground. I'm like,
What?
Yeah, the Grim has got that energy of when like a history teacher tells you about something in history and has that look like, oh my gosh, who could have imagined that happened?
Yeah.
Because it's happened like
Right,
5,000
yeah.
times throughout history.
Okay,
Wow, the consequences of their actions.
so that's
How
like,
could
He
we
would
not see
refer
this
to, like,
coming?
very big political figures using the most like
Robbers.
tangentially related like terms that are like insulting to them.
Yeah, or my favorite thing is when like Mr. Matravers, or my history teacher, just calls like political figures by their first name. Like he'll just call like Robert Eisenhower, and you'll just call him like Bobby.
okay.
That's Grim.
So Bert's gonna
Yeah.
be like, okay, you mentioned that you
Fork.
had to kill him.
You need to kill the fork
Is
from this
that- wait,
worm.
Do you
That
need to kill
was-
the
So
fork?
he said that.
Or we
Oh,
could have Grim.
So what he said was that the Forkman, the Pale King, was somewhere deep below Hollow Nest, and he might have had something to do with you being there, and he wouldn't be against you killing him.
Okay, so basically, what Grim told me is, I
I need to
told,
murder someone.
we told him that the Pale King. Well, we told him we were coming from a different world, and he was like, "Hey, Pale."
Happens to the best of us,
The
man.
fork might have something to do with us coming to this world, and that he would not be against us pummeling the little fork into oblivion. But I feel like that's probably not as easy as it sounds because it never is. He's also deep
Little
under.
fork. Was he
Hollow
trying to call him a
Nest.
little fuck?
Yeah.
It was
No.
It was
Also,
okay.
also, you would probably interpret deep under the ground as deepness. I would assume from what little knowledge you both
I would
have.
probably have interpreted it as.
Yeah, you guys both heard deep nest and
Can
think
I-
down.
Can I?
Because that's the only
investigate
other
or,
place
like-
you've heard of. You don't know the
Oh,
abyss
yeah.
exists, and if
Or you
heard-
don't know literally anything. You're the only one.
Don't know about ancient
We know
basin.
you know this place. You know the town you're in. You know that place is the Crystal Peaks, and that's it.
You know there
I
was
think
like
we were
another
given
place.
1 in
And-
5.
and do
we
I also
found,
know about the
we
Forgotten
were given
Crossroads?
1
Yeah.
and 2, and we
But you
found
would know
5.
of it as by its name.
What I know
Yeah.
of the Forgotten.
You would
as the
know
Forgotten
if
You
you
would
went-
know the place under
Yeah.
the town. you're in.
Whenever
Okay.
you put on the Wayward Compass, any place you've ever been, the name pops into your head,
Okay.
like as it's named.
Okay, so the place that we were in originally, where you fucking eviscerated a poor fool by just, remember that, and where you
Oh, yeah.
where you got your where you have your room.
Yeah.
That place. Is called,
Yeah, he literally
like-
just goes
So,
back to his room for a
that-
second and then comes back out.
He's like, right, that's there. Check.
that place is called the Forgotten Crossroads, apparently.
The
Okay.
Gratin Crossroads.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna say
So-
that anytime you like, picture like you find the name of a place you've been, you find it through like the collection of the memories of people that have been there, and like the
That's what
people that
Wayward
have used.
Compass is
The
basically made
yeah,
of.
the Wayward Compass is like made of memories of travelers, and so you also know like
have
any
a traveling
older
guide all the
names or newer names, but they all just appear at the same time as like whispers, and the one that is the loudest is the name you call it. And so you would know Crystal Peaks and Forgotten Crossroads would be the most used names of those places.
Okay.
Good?
And I think that's where we will have to end.
One last question.
No.
So this king is a god. Does that mean the king in our world is a god? Is that why I had to follow his rules?
I don't think that world is
No.
correlated with this one.
No, I don't think.
Because
Yeah,
there
the
are
I
king.
don't. With how
That
flammable
other
that
guy
king
in
is,
our
I do
world?
not believe he is a god. He's very
He's not a
flammable.
god?
I mean,
Okay, so
I've
he's
seen him with his
flammable.
shirt
I
off.
don't have to listen to him then, because he's not stronger than me.
He's stronger than you in the
I
fact
could-
that he
I
can
could
send
punch him?
people, an army of people to kill you.
But could I punch him?
So he's
Fucking asshole.
he wants you to believe he's God.
Yeah, you definitely hear fucking asshole from the background.
But yeah, I very much so accidentally caught him on fire.
I tried to
But
I
you
s-
survived.
I
like a
watched.
piece of bread like on a table, and then I was like, I took it.
I was told to watch.
And then this person's
I
like,
didn't
"Hey,
watch.
you can't do that." And then
Caleb
the
doesn't
and then
very
they're
like
like,
the
"I'll call
king.
guards on you."
So
I'm
he just like
guards.
casually grabbed a bucket of
Oh,
water and
then,
slowly
like,
came
ate
back
the
and
bread,
just like
they're like, "Okay, you're going to jail."
Oh.
And these
Don't worry,
guys,
if
these
they put
guys
you in-
came
if
and
they
they're like
put you in-
under
Just, like,
under
gets
the
a spray
order
bottle.
between.
Jail is a game. You go to jail, and the game is to break out very fast without being noticed. That's the game.
That is my
Oh.
It's a
favorite
game.
Oh,
Really? So I
Yeah.
lost.
You want to break out as quickly as possible and without being noticed.
And then
That's
like
the game.
Javier like just shows you like a tally board he has in his notebook of like this is how many times I've won.
of different kingdoms.
And then he's like, and then it's got like his
Caleb-
current streak, and then he's like his favorite guard, and like
Caleb just
leaderboard,
face palms.
like a little like sketch of his room, and like with an X marked spot on where he leaves every time.
There's like
Alright.
leaderboard.
guard schedules and everything.
Okay,
And on that
Caleb
note,
just like looks at it and memorizes it.
and
We're
on
done.
that note, goodbye.
Get out.
Woo-hoo!
See you next time for
I'm
the
not saying
episode after
Ricky's
this
never
one.
been to
Sorry.
jail.